you turn to the mirror and you stare at yourself. But it's not like I'm so hot. You know, it's more like who am I? Who am I?
Good afternoon, everybody. So super good to see you this afternoon. Welcome. Here we go. Don't you know? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, buddy. Boo. Two idiots going live on YouTube. Talking shit about everyone. Talking shit about me and you. Lying and gaslighting. Wasting all of our time. Watching a pockmarked-faced woman living me all kinds of lies. That's right, RSN. He was late to his own funeral. That's right, look at me going downtown and making a rapist mural. I'm about awareness. Watching out for the predators and the weakness. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm making up words. I'm a mumble rapper. I sound like a turd. Round 2. What you gonna do? Put on your left shoe. Sniff a little bit of model glue. Getting high cause I wanna die. I can't stand to eat rye bread with my sandwich and my meat. That's right, look at me going down to the swap meet cause I've got $5. Gonna make her holler. Oh girl, don't you wanna smoke crack with me? Oh girl, don't you wanna smoke crack with me? Again, slapping my knee. There she is again, wiping my butt. There she is again, wiping off my nut. There she is again, doing her eyebrows. There she is again, going to the chow hall. There she is again. There she is again. There she is again. There she is again. Oh, baby girl, don't you wanna smoke crack with me? Baby, one time at the fair. Oh, baby girl, don't you wanna smoke crack with me? Give me one time with the Biden program. That's right. Go to Portland just to fight. Take down a couple grams. Take down a pound of ham. Take down a bag of cats. I used to be really fat. This is where it's fucking at. Here we go. I have to chat. What's up, Negative Nation? Welcome to Negs Live. It is 2:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the beautiful state of Indiana. Welcome to the broadcast. So super good to see you. A little odd live time for me, but I had stuff to do today, and there was a very important live stream that I wanted to watch this morning. A very important. I say that with hesitation because it was a shit show. By the way, we are going to have a giveaway. We are going to have a giveaway this live stream. Little piece of history. Now, these are available on staynegative.xyz, but the quality is better. The quality is better. These are the ones that I have purchased. These are still good quality. Just the print looks fine. It's just smaller than staynegative.xyz. If you want a different color or you want to select. Anyway, I'm giving away one of these today. For you, for free. So stay tuned for that. It'll be coming out of my personal stash, however, because I already own them. Dude, everything beside me is tangled up in cords. Everything. There's the cords are a mess over here. So anyway, it's still super good to see you today, guys. We are going to be taking a look at RSN's gaslighting shit show this morning. This dude did not interview this woman. He Katie Couric her ass. He just went in there and just licked her hind end from one inch to the next. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. Guys, don't forget to share this live stream out there. We are going to let the time run until about 2:15. Then we're going to get started on this review. Feel free to contribute at any point during this live stream, of course. But that live stream was absolutely embarrassing. It was embarrassing. We watched it in my Discord, and I was in RSN's chat, and I was the person who super chatted him, and asked him why she doxed a disabled 8-year-old boy. That was my son that she doxed. He was 8 when she did that. She didn't mention that. She sure as hell had a lot to say about everybody else, but she didn't mention anything she did because she keeps it real. That's why she's not on YouTube, has a DUI, and can't take care of herself. So, keep on keeping it real, honey. Guys, go check out my Rumble channel. I upload replays there. I do have a YouTube channel. I don't promote it, though. If you can find it, you can find it. It's called Discount Content. And also, I have a Instagram, a Negs Live, also TikTok, Negs Live. Pretty much everything is Negs Live. So, yeah, we watched that shit show together this morning, and it was just a shit show, man. It really was. I mean, this dude, he just kissed her butt from stem to stern, man. He was just like... I think it was the first time he's had over 100 viewers since I left the platform. I've checked in on CJ. He's floundering. That's probably the biggest stream he's had in a long time. And he sat there and kissed her ass after he sat there and celebrated me being yeeted. This dude talks out of both sides of his mouth. These are the people you have to watch out for. He is not based. He is not based. He is me and who the other based people laugh at on a regular. So. Why didn't that play? Where's my alert box? Where's my alert box?
Thank you for the bits.
There we go.
Get to the chopper. Hurry. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper.
Christina Love Lamp cheered. X200.
I'm rolling a joint.
Happy
That pipe
Hump
tastes
Day,
bad.
my favorite hags. Heart.
Yeah, buddy. It's a Tupperware hag party. Guys, show some love for Christina in the chat. And by the way, if you contribute too, you can trigger a cool animation that I made myself. I designed the GIFs, and I did the voiceovers. I saw RSN's attempt at entertaining his audience. Dude, that was so painful. We're going to get into that. Where your notifications kept going off. You couldn't hear your guest. You couldn't even make out what your notification was. It must be some kind of dumb inside joke that somebody said something to you and you thought it was hilarious. Oh, it's so hilarious. Somebody said something. No, it wasn't hilarious. It was annoying. It was cringe. It was horrible production, my friend. Horrible, 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 horrible production. By the way, this is Bud and Circus. So get your Bud and Circus. It's time. You tell them Gen Z, strong, independent. You tell them you... What are you talking about? I'm Gen X, you dipshit. Jesus Christ. Have you left your apartment in 2 years? I'm not Generation Z. What are you talking about? You need to fucking stop fisting people and playing with monkeys on your balcony and get out in society a little bit more. And listen, I am a strong, independent, middle-aged lesbian woman, and I resent you cracking on me about that, okay? There, now my grinder is completely fucked. Oh, when your grinder rings, of course, of course, of course. Why would you step outside for anything else than an orgasm, right? I love you, Kanishk. You are my favorite token whore. You truly are. Yeah, we've been new. Kanishk has the libido of a dozen 14-year-old males. He has the libido of a sex offender registry. I'm sorry, that's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. He comes here to be oppressed, guys. Don't let these foreigners fool you. They love the oppression. They do, because it doesn't really exist in some of these countries anymore, as far as, like, you know, the colonialist bullshit. So he comes here for me to colonize his ani. He's the one that sex offenders are warned about. They have a Kanishk registry to warn sex offenders about him. And it's a picture of him pulling a rubber glove on going. And I'm canceled again. Yeah. 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 I get canceled once a week. It's amazing. It's amazing. There are not enough fat girls and enough decibels to cancel me. Trust me, they tried. I mean, between Yaba and French Fry Girl, that's like 5 women. You throw Sam in there, 7.5. And they screamed at the top of their lungs, and they can't do nothing about it, right? No. What's up, Wyatt Derp? I'm going to go and greet everybody in the chat. How's it going? Jana, Missy, Blue Misty, Batty Poop, Bella, Beth Thomas, Blonde Bandit, Bud Bay. By the way, giveaways are going out today. I've had a little bit of trouble getting a QR code sent to my email. It's a whole thing. Anyway, they're in the packages. They're in the packages in my car with your names on them. I just have to go to the post office and find the fucking email with the QR code and have them scan it and ship it. So there's that. And I will get this t-shirt in the mail too, since I have to go back to the post office immediately. Either today or tomorrow. Probably today after the stream. Let's see here. We got Casino Thanks. Missy Ann, what's up, girl? What's up, Blonde Bandit? What's up, Charm the Dangerous, Chicken Shades, Christina Lava Lamp, Krista Lee, Daria Six Sad World, Dara DC Media, Ellis Bell, Farming Girl, Field of Crows, G-Dub, Gothic, Haley, Heidi, Holly, Honey K, not Honky, it's me, Bree, Joe, Judy Booty, Roll Duty, Judy Booty. Anyway, haven't done that in a minute. Just Christy, Kanish Quotes, Cax, Kitty, Little, Liv, May, Merms, Menders, Miss. I feel like tragic trying to read the fucking dictionary right now. Let me put my glasses on. Living Dead Lisa, Little Maxine, Kitty Danger, Merms, Menders, Night Nothing, Nikki Chuckles, One and Only Straubs, Peeboos. Hey, Peeboos, thought you rode to the bed. Pretty Genius, Puck McDuck, Ricky, Remastino, Rowan Warren, Shan Marie, Shay, Shy, Skep, Scotty, Spike, Cyrus, VK, and Wanda Panda. That's a lot. That's a lot of people. Damn. See, it's not like YouTube where it shows participants. It shows your ass if you watching. It shows your ass if you watching. You can't really lurk all that well on Twitch. What's up, Skep? Since I'm called out anyway. Yeah, we do that now. I'm never rude to anybody. Even if there's people that don't like me watching, I'm never rude to them. They can watch. They're welcome here too. I'm not saying everybody's welcome to go watch and participate and consume whatever the fuck they want on the internet, right? So, by the way, we have me from 2 to 4. And then we have the one and only DC Media Girl at 5 p.m. for your early evening entertainment. And then, I don't know, tonight is Wednesday. It's usually my day off. But I'm flying by the seat of my pants. May not be a stream tonight because this is a pretty interesting one. And I don't know if it'll get much better than this. But I will, at the very least, we will be in Discord. We're always in Discord. Go to theNegativeNation.com. Check it out. $5. You can have dude, I'm telling you, after you join the Discord, you will not want to join another community. You won't. It's your one-stop shop for ass pats, dopamine, hug box. Did I say affirmations yet? And affirmations, yes. Yes. Well, see, Kanishk, I'm appropriating culture now. Now that I identify as a middle-aged lesbian. I like women. It's not untrue. Yeah, when was the last time I did not stream at all? When was the last time I didn't stream for one day? I know why people are so hard on me, but like, look, listen. I don't hear anybody bitching at old John Smith who's putting in 12 hours at the foundry away from his family, right? I don't hear anybody bitching at him about, hey, you're not interacting with your family, John Smith. Why don't you do that at your job? Well, you know, my kid can come up here and interact with me at any time. He scares the shit out of me when I have my noise-canceling headphones on, though. Katie Lang and Melissa Etheridge. I am if Katie Lang and Melissa Etheridge had a love child. I am. That is exactly what I look like. Come to my window. Yeah. I like Melissa Etheridge. I had that album, by the way. And I didn't care. People were like making a big deal about her being gay, and I was like, so? We all knew. Did you not listen to the album? Did you not listen to that? Did you not? Did you listen? I did. She gay. We don't care. It's good music. Shut up. You do too? See? Yeah. I had Milli Vanilli, yo. I had their album. I had MC Hammer. I had everything. Music is music. I love it. Elton John. Lay it on me, baby. And even though I resent gangster rap culture, which is what's hip-hop culture has morphed into, unfortunately. I resent it with every ounce of my being, the violence and and the oppressive nature of it. But I love the music. It's the music. It's because, listen, nobody ever bitches about the misogyny in hip-hop. You know why? Because nobody cares. Nobody cares. Bitch, hoe, slut. Who cares? Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Whole fucking song. Whole misogynistic song. Nobody cares. I like that song. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Lick on these nuts and suck the dick. Doobie 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 doo. Living Dead Lisa. Hey, thank you so much. Stop feeding the stray cats. By the way, I got a little penis in my bottle. Do you see it? Do you see my glass penis? Look at that. How amazing. There's an ice dick in my water bottle. Guys, share the live stream. Share the live stream. Also, if you have an Amazon Prime membership, be sure you fix your boy up here with that Amazon Prime subscription on Jeff Bezos' dime, please. And we are going to get started on this review now. If you don't know who MFW is, you're going to get... She's not changed. She's still trash. She's still absolute trash. She showed her whole ass on the stream. She's trying to pass herself off as based when she just really passed herself off as insensitive and racist. You once tried an ice dildo. Well, I mean, like, would you do? Pull it out of a gutter? Because I can't see you using anything smaller than a beer can. All right, so we got we got this. Oh shit, it's not even on the screen. Look at that. Look at me. Oh crap, what am I doing? Look at me being an amateur today. Look at me being an amateur. Wow. Well, okay, never mind. Oh nope, that's the wrong one. My bad. Give me just a second. There we go. That's better. That's better. See, he always one-ups me. That's why it's okay that we banter like this. Because he'll just be like, no, it was bigger. And it's probably true, too. That's the fucked up thing about this banter, is what he's saying is it's not fiction. Yeah? Okay, anyway, I'm going to try not to pause this too much. We did watch this earlier, and the reason I watched it earlier, I wasn't going to stream snipe RSN because I'd get nothing from it. Okay, and one, I knew that they were going to be late. It was going to be a mess, and he was only going to do 45 to 50 minutes because he doesn't have the stamina. Okay, he's probably, I used to only be able to go live if I had a little drink or, something. I still smoke, but I don't need it to go live. I have the stamina, son.
Okay.
Okay.
If you guys want to help out, you can hit join or want to become a member.
He was 45 minutes late, I believe.
Just hit like up the stream anyways. I just want to get straight to the situation. All right, so MFW's here from recently being banned. Let's do this. Wait, can you hear me? Wait, I think I'm.
Is that his music? Okay.
Okay. Hey, what's up?
Turn your music up.
I can hear you.
All right, perfect. All right. Yeah,
can you guys hear it okay?
Issues about having you join, but we're good now. We're good. All right. I know you're
60?
a little worried
share,
about
guys.
being
Share the
banned
stream
and everything. So, like, how recent was that? Like, how long ago were you banned? Wait, do you have
December. It was December 3rd.
I know my date that I got banned too, September 29th. It's my JFK day.
December 3rd?
It's my September 11th.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, so it's been a little bit.
Not really.
But, okay.
You know what I mean.
Just get you,
where were you when XYZ happened?
How has that been? That must really suck. It's like completely.
No, it's totally cool to be yeeted off a platform that you make money on.
Like, what have you been doing? You just been streaming on IG, right?
Yeah, I've been on it. I've been on Instagram. See, what happened? I have a bunch of YouTube channels. Like, A lot of them. Now, the three
This bitch
main
talks
ones
so
that
much
I
shit
had
during
that,
this.
like, this group of people would know about was the Miss Fucking Wonderful. I can't
Wasn't it
remember what
drama?
I mean.
There was Drama Stars, right? Wasn't that one?
Drama Stars turned into hashtag ban Miss Fucking.
Yeah, where'd he get his microphone fund? Is he a air traffic controller? Is that like, does he just borrow it from work and then take it back with him when he goes to work?
Wonderful. So that was my third one. This is just in the drama community. I have other channels.
Or did he just
and other
come? Did he come straight from playing Minecraft to do a live stream?
communities and stuff? But my drama channels were the ones. The 3 drama channels got taken down.
Speaking of that, like the band Miss Fucking Wonderful thing, since I just brought it up and you know we just talked about it, that actually is something I wanted to ask you about too. So like literally right before we announced this and stuff, I got a message from her, like all very upset, you know.
Katie, you have a very Tom Hanks from Philadelphia glow about you.
What I mean, saying that I'm a bad person. I'm allowing someone to see. So you don't even know who she is, right? You don't. Or sorry, I don't even know if it's a she. You don't know who they are, right? So.
No, I don't.
I don't understand like how they're saying that
Just
you
very
doxed
healthy
her
looking.
child. How does that? I don't. How does that make any sense? I don't get it. How do you do?
Because Catherine talks about everybody's children. She does. She talks about everybody's children constantly. You guys brought up my kids. And I know you don't like that topic, CJ. Well, whatever. You brought me up. You knew that was going to come up. But what's funny is listen to him pretend in this interview that he has no idea anything about
that
it.
If you don't even know who she is, I don't get it.
Exactly. How can I do that? Here's one thing that I learned on YouTube. There are a lot of crazy motherfuckers out there, okay? And if they have an opportunity to attach themselves to you to build their own platform and they can't do it on their own,
Tragic.
for whatever reason they're going to do it. And this is just
Death.
another nut in the bag for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's quite a few of them out there, but this one is on Twitter. So yeah, whatever it is, has created this fantasy that I supposedly doxed her children and all this. I have no idea who it is.
Yeah.
No idea. They say they know me. Well, then why not talk? Why not talk? Why not?
I invited them up here. I was like, listen, I'm like, you know, like you say, because
I'm waiting for him to start directing flights into his yard or something. Does he? I mean, seriously, does he have a landing strip? Does he have a lot of property? And he has like a small airport for private planes there? Because it just fucking
I've had
quality.
conversations in the back before about you with her or them, and they seem to really despise you or whatever. So I was like, listen, if you want to say something,
getting a
or
new
you want to
chair
confront
soon. I
them,
broke
come
this one
on,
already.
just come on the stream and say what you want to say. I'm like, this is your chance. Say what you want to say. And yeah, she's like, why would I want to do that? Why wouldn't you want to do that?
May try to.
That's
fix
what
it,
I'm
but
saying. Like,
I want something smaller.
This proves my point exactly. But go on.
He's calling in from Indonesia. He's calling in from. Never mind.
Yes.
Yeah. So they were like, all right, so why are you
He's calling it. It's the ghost of the Challenger.
giving that, her a platform? I'm like, doing an interview is not a platform, first of all. And she's like, you're giving her a voice. Like, it's an interview. Like, what's the big deal? I don't get it. But they were acting like me doing this, that I'm a terrible person.
Wet rust and crab
that,
juice.
I don't really agree with you being banned off YouTube either.
Like CJ, like, have you been eating a lot of sodium, bruh? And like, what's with the toupee you got? I haven't seen one of those toupees since like 1923.
I think like maybe like
What's
a
with the
ban
toupee?
for a little while is understandable, but like termination completely, I don't really dig that. I'm not really the first person who goes and like.
It's 'cause she's using a phone.
Advocating for that for really any creator, to be honest, unless you like break.
And he's
crazy
using
laws,
air
but
traffic controller
I don't know.
headphones.
So but you
Yeah,
are
I
pretty
don't think he
controversial though. You're pretty controversial though. Like so.
Yeah, that's a funny way of saying piece of.
How long have you been dealing with that? Like her specifically or them specifically for a while or?
He's calling it from Thailand!
Yeah, because they put a clip. They're like saying that you were trying to
Did you just say Thailand?
figure out who they were. They played a clip of you saying you wanted to find out who they were. I think so.
Oh yeah, I do. I do want to find out who they are, and I'll give money out to whoever figures out who it is, and if it's the correct person, that is. I don't know. Like, there's been so many fucking crazies. I think this one has been around at least a year or two, at least 2 years, I think.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, that's been a while then.
If Kanesh could adopt a planet, he would call it my anus.
I watched a lot of stuff, and I noticed that some of it is like controversial and everything. I gotta ask you, like, is this like a character that you do, or is this like literally you, like 100%?
That's a good. Well, it's me. It's me. It's a
love you,
dramatized.
buddy.
Sometimes it can be a dramatized version of me, but most often it's me.
Okay. Yeah. And
It'd be too bad we just have Uranus to deal with. You know who Kanish's favorite He-Man is? Fisto.
by the way, a
Oh,
lot of
that it always makes me laugh because
yeah.
I want to say, "Oh yeah, it's a character."
Yeah. I
But
understand
the
that.
truth
Yeah.
is-
Is that a He-Man? Please
No,
tell me
it's
it's a
just
He-Man.
because some of the stuff I'm just like I don't know if you say these things just because like you're trying to get a reaction or not. I don't know. I'm just curious.
See?
But anyways, so yeah, some of these people they really get upset.
I'm sorry, I'm totally goat trailed. I'm like, let's watch this, and me and Kanish are talking about buttholes. Let me back up a little bit.
By a lot of stuff.
Oh shit! Oh
say, I
no! No! I boomered. Give me just a second. I boomered. She's in here talking like a hillbilly. I gotta hear it. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah, trying to get because some of the stuff I'm just like I don't know if you say these things just because like you're trying to get a reaction or not. I don't know. I was just curious. But anyways, so yeah, some of these people they really get upset by a lot of stuff you say. I mean, I don't know. I think you just try to be very real, like, but when it comes to like you just like supporting Trump or stuff like that. I think you're not really like
Supporting
you're not
Trump,
like trying
whatever.
to you're not really worried about offending people, which you know,
Well, obviously.
that's admirable. I understand that, you know, and I can appreciate that because I gotta be honest. A lot of times I try to find myself trying to not piss off the masses, so I can understand. It must be nice to just I don't know, just be I guess I don't know, not
Are you interviewing her, or are you interviewing yourself? Because Leo's, when they start talking about me, look how fucking worked up he gets. It's amazing.
really worried about what you're gonna say next, or do you?
No, I never care. And maybe if I did think about, and especially with my channel, my drama channels getting terminated, it makes me think, oh, maybe I should have thought a little bit more about what I said. But no, I just don't. I've never in my life been one to like rehearse things or anything. I don't like to be ready. I like to be in the moment and shit. So no, if I've said it, I probably mean it. Unless I'm drunk. Okay, when I am drunk,
There's been some drunk comments I've seen you say some crazy ass shit. You have, yeah. You know, like I think you said like you were gonna. I don't know. I think you said you were gonna. If you went to jail, you'd be running to jail, and you'd be. I don't know. I don't know if you said you'd be turning people out, but it was pretty crazy. I don't.
CJ, we gotta talk about this toupee you're wearing. What is with this rug you got on your head, dude?
No. So
I haven't seen it. It's like a tiny little wig parted right down the middle. Like somebody, I guarantee if you go and you search 1920 haircuts, you're gonna find a haircut like that.
Like what was I gonna ask you? I wanted to ask you specifically. Oh yeah. So a lot of people have come to me and like, as I covered. I know recently you went through a lot. I know I know your ex passed away and stuff. My condolences. I know that's hard. You know, a lot of your community has come over here to voice their support for you, which is really good. You know, I wasn't expecting as much. I don't know. I think I underestimated your community because a lot of people came over here being like, hey, you know, they're just trying to show some support to you, at least on some level, because they can't really, you know, on YouTube. You know,
because he doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
I think that's good. Again, sorry for you.
All he's got to do is just go live on StreamYard. If you're going to do it like this, just go live on. That's what I do if I have a panel. I don't fuck with OBS. I'd go live on Restream. It's that easy. It doesn't look generic. It doesn't look low rent. You know what? I got to speed this motherfucker up. I've already listened to this once, so I'm going to try to get this. I mean, he's very self-absorbed. All of this is really about him and her. And this really is, she's trying to get some shekels. He's trying to be like, you know, being a little petty little bee.
Feel lost. That must be really tough for you. How have you been handling that? I know you have a lot going on right now besides the YouTube stuff.
Don't care.
Oh, it's hard. This is like probably the hardest time in my life that I can recall in a long, long time. It's hard. It's like God has thrown some severe third-degree burns, but just
even when your mom passed away, this is harder than that. Really? Like right now, the consequences to all your foul actions is harder than somebody you love dearly passing away. That's crazy.
The last couple of days, this may have been a blessing, more of a blessing than I.
Well, he talks to fucking what's his name, Rich Life, too much. You know, I'm over here on the YouTube talking to that CJ fella. You know, over there eating canned chicken out of old MFW's ass.
But, like, obviously in the beginning I was like, oh, my life is over, but a lot of doors are starting to open for me that maybe necessarily I wouldn't have
The door to the rehab, the door to the probation office, you know,
had
those
time
type of doors.
to look into if I was still doing the drama channels and all that. So
Someone say, can you drop MFW's PayPal? I have her Instagram in the description, and the Nightbot is showing Instagram. I think her PayPal's in there, right, as well. I'm pretty sure. But if somebody, I don't know, does anybody,
Of
one of the
course
mods,
this was
if
for
they can
him.
grab her PayPal
This is him interviewing the president.
from her IG. If you want to throw that out there, I don't mind. I really don't mind that at all. So if anybody wants to donate, go ahead, I guess. And if anybody
donate
wants
to the host too.
yeah, if you want to, I have the link pinned to the top of the chat. So if you guys have any questions, like text-to-speech plays and everything like that, so
Well, you know what about her not? I mean, like, if look, man, if my grandmother passed away, she's 86, gonna be 87 years old, right? I mean, she's in good health, but I mean, like, would I be sad? Yes. But I guess I look at death a little different. Like, I'm not going to cry over my 86-year-old grandmother. I'm going to remember her. She lived a fucking long life, a full life. And she's still living a full life. So you know what I'm saying? So I can understand somebody crying over a guy with a big D who gave him chlamydia several times instead of their...
So, all right. So, what were you terminated for, by the way? I gotta ask you that. What was the reason? Did they give you like an actual reason?
Well, yeah, on my main channel, it was because I had went live when I wasn't supposed to. And then they terminated my channel because, okay, so the first thing that I did is I had gotten a strike on my main channel and I went live on my second.
I will miss my grandmother dearly. I will. But, like, let's just be real here. Our journey comes to an end eventually, right? Right. And she everything she did, she's still teaching me things, but the things that she's taught me, I've taught my kids, and that's how our legacy lives on forever. That's what we should celebrate about one another, is that legacy, pass that on to generation after generation. I refuse, like, I see a lot of people on Facebook completely blubbering over 95-year-old people who passed away because they were sick, and I'm like, man, come on. Like, this is social media, so this is very suspect that you're doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Channel. So they terminated my main channel for that, and then a couple other.
I sounded
violations that
sensitive.
got
I'm
worked out.
sorry.
So basically, without giving
Not
away
really.
too much information,
I am, sort of.
don't be surprised if Miss Fucking Wonderful appears in the next 2 months. Back
Yeah,
up.
you won't.
I've been arguing and fighting
You
this, and
won't.
really they had no grounds to terminate.
Yeah, they did. You threatened to murder multiple people. You did. You threatened to murder multiple people. You doxed my child. You doxed several other people. You made up fictional, incestuous, pedophilic stories, fantasies, if you will. Yeah, you violated terms of service for a long time.
My other two channels, it's a thing. I don't want to flat out say it because I don't want to get anything started.
You know, I'm gonna mod. This is your mod, right? MFW mod 073. Is that your mod?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna mod them real quick so they can, like, if they wanna just
Look at him
push your
chasing
link out there,
clout.
they can. Hold on.
He's
Yeah,
trying to
I
absorb her community is what he's doing.
know if you're not a mod, you can't really do it. Here you go. So if you want to do that, go ahead. Yeah.
Did you shed a tear for David Bowie? Well, he got cancer, right? He wasn't 95. My point is, if you saw the post I saw on Facebook, you'd be like, well, like, my life will never be the same. I'm like, well, you met them when you were you met them when they were 85. They were 85. I'm not saying they don't matter. I'm just saying calm the fuck down.
Yeah. So I think it's crazy, like, that a lot of people are really upset about this, right? Like they want you off. They really do. A lot of people want you off. These people who, I don't know. Some of them. Oh, thank you very much, Granny. Thank you
Listen, here's his low rent fucking. This is how he entertains his audience with whatever this shit is.
very much for the $10 donation. Let me see.
No, I'm not interested in any of that stuff. I don't like any.
I kind of like that, you know?
What
Why?
is
Oh, a whole Twitter group dedicated to you. Oh, wow.
Who is talking
boy.
right now?
Granny
Oh
went
yeah,
down to
they're on
$10.
fucking
There was a whole
guru
Twitter
gossip
group dedicated to
or
taking
Reddit.
kitty off YouTube.
The
Same
haters
with YouTube
really,
groups of
like,
people
I
whose
think
whole goal is
some
wasting the
people
kitty
see the
off.
Twitter, but
So
the
good
to
see you,
major
kitty.
majority of my hate, which I've been working on in the last 30 days, and if you follow Reddit at all, I and Gossip Guru, I've got a lot of forums taken down in the last 30 days. I've been working on trying to rebuild my image a little
Yeah,
bit.
you garnered, like,
Can I be honest with you guys? Since 2017, my view on death has been really changed.
all these crazy haters.
It
Thank
really
you, Granny, for
has.
doing it. I
My
appreciate
view
that.
on
Thank you.
death and
So these
everything,
people,
it's
they got
really
like their own Twitter
changed.
groups, right? And they're really, they seem to really be upset about it. I know you asked me about Neg. How do you feel about him, by the way? How do you feel about Neg?
Oh,
I
here
know
we
he's-
go.
He's also terminated.
Speaking
off
of.
YouTube. How do you feel about him, though?
I don't. I don't
Just
think about,
like
I don't
whatever.
feel about him. I don't
Yeah.
nothing.
I just like to point out she don't feel nothing about me, but here she is. She's about to go. She's about to dig her claws in like she has before. Catherine, you are a shell of who you used to be.
He's another
And I'm going to point out she lies so much coming up. Prepare yourself.
fucking nut.
Yeah,
Okay, look,
I have issues with him currently, too, so I'd rather not deal with him. I was just curious.
You don't have any issues with me. I'm minding my own business. What's your issue with you? Because you took an underage girl out, got her drunk, and then basically just kept going until she would have sex with you? I mean, like, whatever. whatever. But that's on you, bro. That's not, I didn't do that.
I'll tell you what, I was his friend in real life. Like, we hung out. I would go to his house. We chill.
Wait,
She was an adult, but she wasn't old enough to drink.
You go to his house and shit? I had no idea.
Yeah, he was my
Oh,
friend in
shit.
real life.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't live far from each other, and we would like
Laws are
you know,
laws.
hang
Wow.
out, and we do YouTube videos and all this. And in the beginning, things were fun. And I became really good friends with Yaba at the time, and there was a whole ordeal that happened there. We kind of fell out over it, but the way he took the end of our friendship and has blown it up way out of proportion, it's crazy. I really
Oh, blowing it out of proportion, huh? Yeah. You know me for my overreacting.
feel like
Yeah.
he could have moved on from this a long fucking time ago. But there's something fucking wrong with that guy.
Yeah.
Big time wrong with him.
I agree. You know what I don't like about him is that, like, immediately once you're not friends with him, he will say the fucking nastiest, grossest thing you can think of and throw it out there into the world. Like,
You did that though, CJ. I have the stream of you basically flexing on this girl live in front of a bunch of people to clear up a alleged sexual assault. Like, what the fuck, dude? You did that. I'm not gonna use the R word anymore, dude. Whatever. I mean, like, you're being so delicate, like a little flower, that I mean, like, just be a man, right? And just like, I've sat here for 3 weeks and done nothing but own every single goddamn stupid shitty thing. Now, of course, I didn't take a 19-year-old girl out, 20-year-old girl out and get her drunk, and you know.
like it's like, dude, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, can't you?
No, Katie came to my house twice. I went to Catherine's house twice. I went to the ghetto with Catherine twice to get weed. Okay, so that is the extent of our interactions. 6 interactions in person, and really, it kicked off with her when I showed up at her house with this gorgeous female that came to hang out, and we stopped by her house to give gifts because we had gifts for her, and then we went out and partied. Okay. This was in 2017. That's right before she started losing her shit. And that's when I held her friend accountable for neglecting her kid live on the internet. That's when she lost her shit. So I honestly think that she saw me with this absolutely stunning female, and she was literally 400 pounds. So, I mean, like, think about it. She liked me. She was devastated. She was crushed. So she went for my throat when she saw the opportunity to do so.
Could you, like, separate from somebody without being vile fucker like that? Like, I don't know, it bothers me. Anyways, so all
He's
right, so
really upset about the whole.
Vile.
I want to address this because
Sure,
I
go
never really did on my platform.
Sure.
He's upset because I said that he was never a father to his son Mason, who passed away. Okay. And with that being said, remember I just told you I hung out at this guy's house. We hung out. We did all kinds of videos. I mean, it wasn't just a one-time thing. It was multiple times. He came to my house, shit like that.
We did one video. We did one video, I believe. We did a podcast. I'm sorry. We did a podcast and we did a video thanking Rich Lux for Christmas cards that he sent us. We had 6 IRL interactions. We made 2 videos. I want to tell you that my son has not liked her since the day he met her, the one she doxed. He came out, took one look at her, turned around and ran to his room and hid till she left. He said one thing to me. He came out and said, "Your friend needs to exercise." And then he walked back into his room. And when she left, he came out and told me he did not like her. He met her once for all of 45 seconds. And I'm not bullshitting you about this interaction. That is exactly how it went down with this 8-year-old autistic child.
I met every single one of his kids.
No, you didn't. You didn't meet any of my kids. You met him for 45 seconds in my living room, and he was terrified of you.
Never did I ever hear a mention of this child. And then the moment the child passes away, all of a sudden he was fucking dad of the year and shit. I was like, bullshit.
Okay.
Because in my opinion, and I can have my opinion.
That's this is your opinion. That's totally.
So my child dies, and she's offended that I'm all of a sudden heralded as parent of the year. You big dummy, we were raising money to bury him. You understand that, right? The funeral was expensive, and we spared no expense on the headstone.
Fine. Again, not my opinion, but yours. Go ahead.
When he was around his other kids, he was a good dad. He was. I mean, he maybe fathered a little differently than I would or whatever. Who cares? Everybody has.
You never saw me parent. You never once saw me interact with my children. You saw me interact with him in my living room for less than a minute, where he came out and said, "Your friend needs to exercise, Dad." And then he turned around and walked back into his room to never lay eyes on you again. The lies with you people.
Their own ways, their own kids. I don't give a fuck. But the point I was trying to make is, you're a great dad to the rest of your kids, but you never once in the entire time we were ever friends mentioned this kid. Now that the kid has passed away, you're on your YouTube channel crying crocodile tears, wanting donations. Where the fuck was your concern about this kid for the past 2-3 years? You know.
Listen to this. Listen to what this woman is upset about. And I want you to tell me what any of this had to do with her. She's leaving out that she went to her channel and said that I stole money from his funeral. She's leaving that part out, though.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really. I'm not really too keen on the topic. But yes, I saw something.
Makes you uncomfortable, doesn't it, CJ? See, CJ, you associate with trash, and their trash is going to say things that you're uncomfortable with. Okay.
In the chat, so let's probably move on from that, anyways.
I'm
But
just
yeah.
saying that's what he was upset about.
So I know. So you got your channel taken down, and you ended up getting I know you got.
I think I pretty well covered it, right? 007. I think I covered it. I really don't want to sit here and make all my points I've been making for 4 years. We've been, everybody knows. She had 45-second interaction with that little boy downstairs. He was terrified of her. He doesn't like her to this day. He knows that she's the one that caused those problems. He knows it. He asked me no less than during lockdown, he asked me constantly if she was in jail. He did. He would ask me, is that fat lady in jail? I was like, not yet. But when she got arrested, I told him, I was like, she got arrested. And he's like, we don't like her. She had an impact on our real lives. And for CJ to sit here and give this woman a platform so she could say stuff like that, it's just, look, it's CJ.
Probation. I know some people are upset about that as well. Right? So people are upset about, the probation you got, which I don't know what they thought. Like, this is the first time you got, a charge like that, right?
Hey, you know what? CJ brought me up. He should have known that was going to come up. And he's an idiot to sit there and pretend he doesn't know anything about it because I told him. He knows. He has been in this shit for a long time. He doesn't want to talk about it because he thinks I will snatch his wig. I don't care. I really don't care. Talk about Mason all you want. Make a whole channel dedicated to him. Keep his memory alive, please. Please keep his memory alive. If that's even through hating me, keep his memory alive. That's all I ask.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what they thought. Can you guys make sure? Oh, I thought I saw an address in the chat. Never mind. But yeah, if there's any addresses, make sure you guys delete that shit. Ban those people. But so you got 6 months, right? And so you're almost done, right?
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
see, this is
pretty
what happened.
much.
It actually,
pretty much, Missy.
YouTube. I always come out ahead sometimes. Let me tell you, almost every time. I swear to God. So I was really thinking I was gonna get nailed to the fucking wall over this probation.
She's wild, dude.
Oh yeah. I'm sure they've learned by now not to pay attention to them though, because
she got balls on her, man.
It's the opposite.
Yeah, they don't. They
just in my favor.
Yeah, they're probably like, these people are fucking crazy. That's the thing. Like a lot of people, I have the same problem too. Like you have some obsessive people trying to get invested in your real life, and they just come off as insane. So it is what it is.
You just listen to this woman say that whole thing, and now you're talking about other people being insane. You just listened to a woman tell you that it bothered her. You didn't ask her how long she knew me. You just took her word for it, CJ. You just took her word for it. You're just like, oh, yeah, everything she says is true. No, dude, that's not true. That's not true. You knew bringing me up was going to bring this stuff up. That's why I don't respect you, dude. I don't respect you because you're a fucking rat. You're sneaky. But I don't care. I really don't care, man. I don't care. I'm just gonna. This. Never mind. But, I gotta filter.
Yeah, so they probably
filter.
They got upset about that. I saw that, which I don't know what they thought was gonna happen. I think just because they thought that you were gonna go to court, that was somehow gonna be the end of you or whatever. I don't know what they thought. But yeah, so you're almost done with that, right? I would imagine it was so. And then, but you have to get sober and everything, which I'm sure like that and dealing. Like you have a lot of personal stuff going on, so I'd imagine it's been tough for you, right?
Oh yeah, very, very. It's like the hardest time of my fucking life. Every day is a struggle, but.
Guys,
I ought to do
guys, before she's sad fishing, aren't you, Catherine? You would talk about people crying for donations. That's all you've done for 5 years. Don't be mad about what she says. Be glad that she says it. And I'm going to tell you why you should be glad that she says it. Because what she's telling you is, I'm a piece of trash. Don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying like she's a badass, don't fuck with me. I mean, when I say I don't fuck with somebody, that means I don't fuck with them at all. Period. I don't fight, love, nothing. That's what she's saying. I'm garbage. Be glad that she shows her hand this boldly on the internet.
It's the hardest time of my fucking life. Every day is a struggle, but I ought to do it. I got to see through it, and it's paying off for me because I have been. So like I've been following my probation to a T. I've done I owe only like $500 more on it from $2,500, so I'm paying, doing everything I'm supposed to, and they're gonna release me early and shit like that. After I got sentenced to a year, they gave me 6 months probation. It's because in Indiana everything's 2 for 1, but because I've done so well on my probation, they're gonna release me here in a couple weeks.
2 for 1, so then just decrease the sentences. Then what are you fucking doing?
So. Yeah, so it's been good to be sober and be able to.
Oh, we're gonna sentence you to 2 years, but let you out in 1.
What?
Look at life in a different way, because being drunk all the time, you kind of just see shit, the way you want to see shit. You can go, and if something upsets you, you can go and drink that fucking feeling away. When you're sober, you can't drink anything away. You got to deal with the problems, with the emotions, with everything, right then and there in that second. And
yeah, you
Wow, really? Are you serious? Is that how it works being sober? Wow, you've developed so much as a near 40-year-old woman.
cope with it a different way. Like I know like myself getting clean is a totally different type of deal. Getting dealing with like problems and stuff like that. Like how have you been dealing with that? Do you like have like a community of people you talk to, or like what have you been up to?
No, see, I understand people who do the AA thing and all that, but me, I'm like, I don't know, I'm just so fucking headstrong that I feel like, oh, I can't use a crutch or anything. So I just literally do everything.
A crutch. A crutch. See, no, this is your insecurity pouring through, little girl. It's not a crutch. You view it as a crutch because you are so prideful and so damaged that you're afraid to have anybody else. I lean on a lot of people. I am not afraid to give people credit for helping me reach some sort of conclusion. Maybe you should embrace
Everything
that.
cold turkey. When I quit smoking, I did cold turkey. When I quit drinking, I did cold turkey. Everything.
Good
I have
for
my
you.
friends and stuff, but
What do you want,
I don't
a cookie?
Regularly go to AA meetings or anything. I kind of got embarrassed. I was live one time and showed my AA tokens, and I kind of got. I think everyone knows that moment. I was like, yeah, fuck this.
I haven't seen that, but I wouldn't let anybody like get you down about that. If people go to AA or whatever
Meetings aren't for me, but they work for
them,
others.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I wouldn't worry about other people. That's more of a what you need to do. And
I have my own opinions on them. I'll keep them
sure
to
you have friends and
myself.
stuff, which that
But
can
I'm not
work just
gonna.
as well.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah, I got my VIPs and my mods. I still talk to them every day. And
Is
stuff,
she
and
only
they're- and
34?
my
Really?
friends and
Oh,
all
that's
that,
right.
Even though they're drinkers and partiers, they're still being supportive and doing things with me that don't involve alcohol and shit. So everybody's kind of getting me through it, and I really appreciate that. And some people I thought would be there aren't, and then people who I thought would piss on me if I was on fire have come out of the woodwork, and I'm like rebuilding friendships that I have fucked up in the past too. So it's giving me this opportunity, and also giving me opportunity to start more businesses outside of what I'm doing here. That's one thing about me is I always got a hustle going on. I got a few more coming up for me. So and this whole sobriety thing and actually the probation thing was a blessing in disguise. And
A blessing in disguise. Yeah, you're going to fuck up again. I'm not wishing you to, but you're going to because you're drunk and you don't give a fuck. She's an anomaly of nature. She's miraculously cured of alcoholism with no help or support. Yeah, what is up with that? How did that happen? Just out of nowhere. She's just like, yeah, I didn't get no help. Like, I myself did quit drinking. I drank every day for 6 months, and then I did. I just put the bottle down. My friend died from drinking, choked to death. And I coped for about a month on vodka, and then after that, I had 2 half bottles of flavored vodka, poured them in the sink, and my hands were like this for like a couple days. I mean, I was drinking every day, but that was a couple days, and then I started smoking more cigarettes though.
getting banned from YouTube, it gave me time to start concentrating on some other things that I really needed to concentrate on that I haven't for years.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I've done this. I haven't lost YouTube.
Missy, do you have were they in the clips that you sent me, 007, or can you send them to me because we might have some sweet content for tomorrow or later?
Recently, I had way back, but recently I've been focusing way more on my my private life, like a lot more working and stuff, and trying to get more financially straight. But yeah, I can imagine it's been a little bit easier for you to like focus on your real life more. And I think you're gonna get your channel back. I do, because I lost mine for 8 months at one point, and I got it back. But I mean, you're a little bigger than I was at that point, so I'm not sure how this fight's gonna work out for you. But how like confident are you that you think you're gonna come back? What do you think?
I'm about 90% sure. And
You're fine, Al.
And the reason I'm not 99.9% sure
You're a
is
human
because
being.
I am that 9.9%. I don't know if I want to come back to a platform that's going to censor me, that I'm going to have to walk on eggshells for and all that.
Doesn't this dummy know about Rumble? You'd fit right in on Rumble, to be honest with you. And Getter, Gettr. There's a bunch of people, like-minded people.
To be honest with you.
But Rumble's got some good content on it. I will say that. But I think it's absurd that they offered Joe Rogan $100 million and they can't even improve their live streaming capabilities or offer it for fucking free. You have $100 million to offer him to talk about ivermectin, but you don't have $100 million to offer the people who help build your platform a better service. Come on.
I mean, I want to rebuild on TikTok, and I want to get my TikTok and Instagram going, but I don't think when I come back, I'm going to come back as people expect me to come back as I was before. You know what I mean? If I do, and that's the thing, is I have a big problem. Like we talked about in the beginning, I'm very controversial. I say what the fuck I mean. And in the moment, sometimes I'll go back and recant, be like, okay, maybe, I had a different thing about this, or whatever. But most often I say exactly, and being that kind of personality, you get your ass kicked out of anywhere. Trust me, I'm out of bars, everything else.
Yeah. Let me ask you some questions. These might be tough, all right? So some people. Oh shit, we got donations here.
Oh shit,
we got 15. Thank you very much.
I'm not
Shit,
interested
thank
in
you so
any
much,
of
man.
that. I don't like
Very,
I love you, AR.
Thank you
Wow.
so much, man.
That's what loyal, very loyal VIP.
AI 15 donated
Thank you.
$30.
Really appreciate
Thanks
that.
to CJ and Mods for hosting.
This is a
sure.
mess. What is
Show
this?
support to Reels. This is I think I did one with Laura Keck one time, and then the second time. This is my second interview with anyone ever.
Yeah, I don't see you do this often.
I'm
but
sorry,
I appreciate
Al.
it. Carlos in the chat says hook Rich Life up with Katie. I don't know if you know who Rich Life is. Do you know who Rich Life is?
We got you
Rich Life,
morally.
Rich
We got
Life
you.
Road Trips is. Do you know who they are now? No,
You
don't
always
even
come
worry
here
about
for
it though.
support.
Someone in the chat wants me to hook you up with them, but I think it's a bad idea. Anyways, all right. So the controversial stuff. Okay, someone like I said, reached out to me. The whole ban you and whatever that account. They try to say that you're racist and everything like that. What's your statement to that?
Trying to say you are.
They've been saying
You
that for
are.
years. It's bullshit. There's a,
You
I
are,
mean,
but you
whatever.
do.
I think that
You
was like
hate
the
black
thing to
people.
say, the cancel culture.
She hates black people. I'll just say it for it. She hates black people. She does. She's made it very abundantly clear. And it's not just black people, but she focuses on black people a lot, but she hates anybody that's not white. We'll just be honest. If you're not cisgender, straight, white, to her, you're trash. That's just how she was raised by animals.
Thing to do in the last couple years. There's not like, yeah, I've said fucked up shit. I've just said fucked up shit about every walk of life. I hate everyone equally. So no, I'm not really.
I hate everyone equally. Okay.
I don't hate
There's
anyone.
not one.
I hate people. I hate people who hurt other human beings, and even then, I couldn't say I hate them because I would be merciful enough to you know.
Fucking group of people I hate worse than the other because in my opinion, like I have met so many assholes in every fucking color and shape and shit. Like it don't matter. Like.
All right.
I don't like you. I don't like you whether you're black, you're fucking Mexican, you're a fucking white guy. I don't care. If I don't like you, I don't like you. If I like you, I like you.
Yeah, she made a comment about running her truck through a BLM protest.
Stupid.
Or something
like,
to that.
I'm a bartender.
Effect.
Like that is what you think I would make it this far being a bartender if I was racist. Like, hey, you Mexican guy, you ain't getting shit from me. Please get the
Modern day AOC. Wait a minute.
fuck out of here. You kidding me? I'm a fake white chick. I make a lot of my money off of men.
She could be the Republicans AOC.
Okay, especially men of Hispanic men love me, and that's all I'm going to say. You know what I mean? How can I be racist when these motherfuckers pay my bills? Get the fuck out of here.
You could be racist.
Oh man,
you could be
all right, so
racist. You could be racist and still fuck the people that you're racist against. Okay.
Since we're on this topic though, like they brought up the whole comment about Black Lives Matter. The statement that you made once in the car. Do you stand by that? I know you spoke to somebody in Black Lives Matter. What's your thought process now after you spoke to somebody from that community?
What do I think about it?
Yeah, like do you still think they're like a terrorist organization, or do you think like a little bit differently about it?
I don't know. I'm still undecided. I didn't like some of the shit that they were doing when the whole
all the protests and everything.
Yeah, I didn't like that. Like I understand everyone's gonna have something to stick up for, and I get their message. I like what they're trying to do. I didn't like how they were going about it, and they were acting like terrorists. And I stand beside anyone who's going down and burning down fucking buildings and running into the Capitol. And
She
fucking
did,
Trump
Nikki.
supporters were fucking acting like terrorists.
So on both ends, you're like it's wrong. Like you know what I mean? The protest and the January 6th type things, right?
Don't you want to play?
Yeah. No,
I heard you like to play games.
I don't like the
Don't
erasing
you?
history and all that shit. So yeah, if you're burning down fucking buildings and killing people and looting shit, then you're a fucking terrorist. I don't care what organization you're associated with.
I can respect that.
Yeah, that's true. That's
thank you
true. I reluctantly agree with her on that.
Very much for subscribing, guys. To anybody who's newly subscribed. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't expecting that answer, honestly. I wasn't expecting you to go to the side of the Trump supporters as well, because some people who support Trump, they don't like to admit that was wrong. Which, you know, hey, listen, I can respect you.
What?
You know,
January 6th? Yes, it was
sure.
stupid.
There's a lot
It
of
was
things that Trump
stupid.
supporters do.
It was stupid. It's the perfect time for me to say that. When I saw that going on, my jaw hit the floor. Because I knew just because shit wasn't burning down and there wasn't blood on the dance floor, didn't mean it wasn't serious. Okay? Like they may be treating it a little like with some people. I don't know. Far be it, I don't understand the law. But I knew when I saw that, I was like, yep, it's all done now. It's over. I knew it. All these idiots picking up stuff and taking selfies. I was like, yo, man, what are you doing? Ugh.
Dude, that embarrassed the fuck out of me. So,
Yeah.
I'm saying it on my channel too. I'm like, okay, I'm not for this, but you know.
What do you think? What do you think of the people who say that they think Trump is going to come?
I think they were let in, and I think it did cause a massive alarm. But they shouldn't have went in. They should not have went. They should have stayed outside the building. If they wanted to have a gallows and do all that, whatever. Because this is how I feel about this: is if you're going to go in with intent, you better follow through. Going in and taking pictures with bottled water. That ain't it, son. You're not a revolutionary, okay? You're a fucking tourist.
Back, not like the next presidency. Like they think he's gonna get voted.
I'm not saying they should have. What I'm saying is, if you're gonna be a revolutionary, you need to follow through.
I think it's gonna be like the election's gonna get decertified and he's coming back in a couple months. Like because that's still going on.
No,
So
I think those are the real fucking nuts. Those are like on the left and the right, you have people who are like even-minded, okay, like I consider myself one of those. And then you got the extremists. Those are the extremists that make the
But
right
yeah, I
side.
condemn those assholes on January 6th.
I think
Yeah, he's a nut. But I do like Alex Jones. I do like,
Alex Jones.
Candace. I like her.
I mean, he's been right
the
about
hockey
some things,
twins.
but whatever.
Someone just said MFW
He's
for
still
president.
nuts.
Yeah, I think some people would like to see that. That'd be interesting.
But I guess if you throw enough shit at the wall, it's gonna stick, right? I don't know. I mean, like, there's this whole Alex is right about all these different things, and I mean, like, maybe it's just everything is so corrupt that it's just easy to predict now.
I don't think I can handle that.
Yeah, it's pretty stressful. All right, man, I wasn't expecting some of these answers. I can definitely understand why you feel like this with a lot of situations. I don't know. So were you worried about the whole like charge, like the whole drunk driving thing, or no? Like, by the way, I've had a DUI myself, so I just want to own up to that. Like, so I don't know. I feel like a lot of people have. So I mean, it's a very common thing to have happen. But I was worried.
I'm sorry, what? I'm going to back up because I think you just said it's a very common thing for people to have a DUI.
So were you worried about the whole like charge, like the whole drunk driving thing, or no? Like, by the way, I've had a DUI myself, so I just want to own up to that. Like, so I don't know. I feel like a lot of people have. So I mean, it's a very common thing to have happen. But I was worried about it even when I was going through it. How did you feel?
Well, you know what I feel about you assholes driving around with my drunk and high with my family on the road? I think that you should be dealt with. I think you should be locked up. I think you should have your license suspended forever. I think you should be monitored and not be allowed to drive. How about that?
Well, I was embarrassed most definitely because, you know, I've always prided myself on not like, oh, I'm never getting in trouble. I've never been in trouble in my adult life because I got in serious trouble when I was younger, and like that's
She didn't learn not to drink and drive. She just got caught. That's it. That's what she's telling you.
scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
But that night, I think I was more ashamed. I was just ashamed and embarrassed because.
That was random, Kanish.
Yeah, I can see that. You know what I mean? Like the online community, like talking about it and like being happy that you got arrested or making it into like a joke. I can see that actually. Yeah. I mean, was that the part, or you mean just like in general, just having it happen in general?
Put a 1 in the chat if you think it's common to have a DUI.
All of it. Mainly it just happened in. I'll be honest with you. Is like okay. So I have. How can I put? I hang out with better. Okay, this is the only way I can say it. I hang out with a better class of person than maybe people see me. Okay, like I know that I come off the way I. With you is like okay. So.
I'm sorry. I've already seen this, but I just want to slow it down a little bit here. Hang on.
I have. How
Listen
can I
to
put?
her.
I hang out with a better. Okay. This is the only way I can say it. I hang out.
All right. Now I gotta do. This is for me. This is just for me.
With a better class of person than maybe people see me. Okay. Like I know.
She hangs out with a better class of people. Sorry. Okay, that was for me. That was just for me.
I know that I come off the way I am, but I've got a lot of friends that have important jobs and shit like that, and you know, and just like I was more ashamed of making that mistake and how in front of my friends and all that in real life and shit. That was what really did it. Because online they'll say anything about me.
They will.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
It was my main group of people who I was really ashamed of and shit because I knew better and they've all been through it. Like they've all been through it. You know, they preached at me. You know, and they told me you're getting a little too wild here. So
you seem to be doing a lot better though. I mean, honestly.
Does he have a lawsuit against him for that conspiracy theory?
From what I can tell, it seems like, I mean, obviously you're going through a lot, but you seem like, I don't know, just having this conversation, right? It just seems like you're doing well anyways, you know, and that's good to see.
More clearly.
It's good to see. It's good to see you, you know, from what I can see, besides, you know, being terminated on YouTube and stuff or banned currently, you seem to be, you know, doing fairly well. It's good to see you have so much support, by the way. You really do have a shitload more support than I thought. Like, fuck. The community you built is obviously extremely strong, so I can definitely see you when you're coming back. Obviously, you have the support there, you know?
Yeah, I've said that for years. Because negativity will spread faster than positivity, okay? And it's just the same thing with this. Like, people will see, it appears that I have more haters.
Why do you think this channel is called Stay Negative and not Stay Positive?
Than I do supporters, but it's actually just the opposite. I
Yeah.
have way more supporters than I do haters.
Yeah.
They've really come through for me, and some of my friends, people I thought, you know, forgot about me along the way. I've got some big YouTubers on my side getting my channel back. It's going to squash any little Twitter channel and shit like that. These are big fucking people in the community who are rooting for me, and that I believe that's helped me a lot because at first YouTube was not responding to me. Now they're responding to me.
Yeah, it's good to see how much support you guys.
How much did he get sued for?
See it all in the chat. I mean, it's great. It really is good to see this. Somebody asked what Keem helped get MFW's channel. I don't.
Big YouTubers are helping her get her channel back, guys. Holy shit! I wonder if Keemstar's on the case. Keemstar's gonna call up whatever her name is, Jan or whatever her name is, YouTube, and he's gonna be like, "All right, there's this girl in Indiana that threatened to murder people and cherry pie them and made up pedophilic fictional sex stories about their kids. Can you reinstate their channel? Oh, and she also doxed a disabled 8-year-old autistic child and slandered and defamed people and has multiple no contact orders against her. Can you reinstate her channel?"
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that would help. I don't know what Keemstar's position is on that, or if he has like that connection. I don't know. Have you spoken to him? I've heard this before too, that people were saying that maybe you may have spoken to Keemstar.
Yeah, well, yeah, and that's the other thing with the whole Isaac thing, that whole production, everything. There's always a backstory on, especially when it comes to bigger YouTubers. Okay, there's a reason for all that. Yeah, I know that Isaac doesn't really. He might not say it. Like, there's always shit behind the scenes, but I don't think he really I probably ought to shut the fuck up.
Oh my God, here we go in the chat.
Are you afraid of that man? Why are you afraid of that man? His life is in shambles. He's an internet bully. I disagree with him over a joke that he actually made about a deceased child, and he sent people to me to threaten to burn my house down. Okay, and I eventually just made a video to shut him up because he's a giant crybaby, cry bully.
This is me now. Says not surprised with RSN's background that he'd be supportive of racist support. Like I just asked her about that stuff. And by the way, like that's not very nice. That's not very nice. This is me now. That's not nice.
Who said that?
I don't know. Somebody random just that's been around for a little bit.
The only reason he pulled up on kid behind the camera's brother is because Charlie wasn't going to do shit. He knew Charlie wasn't armed. Charlie is a drug addict.
It's disappointing. Like it's sad to see people who have been around that think that like I don't know. I don't get it. Like I just asked a question about that. And I feel like your answer was pretty good about the situation. I feel good about it. I mean, you answered it, and I don't know. I don't really have any other any more thoughts on that. You know, I think I don't know. I think they mean like some of the comments you made when you're drunk. I don't even think like you made any.
Oh, you're giving her a pass because she was drunk.
That
Of course, he's going to give her a pass for being drunk because he was drunk when his scandal went down.
people get mad at is like you attacking people, like or whatever. Like, do you ever like regret any of that stuff in the morning, like when you were drinking and everything? Like when you
No.
no, it's like so the people that you have beefs with, you're just like whatever, I'm good.
Yeah, because if
He is playing softball with her. Clara asked me hard-hitting questions on the spot in front of 200 people. Didn't care. Didn't cry about it. Answered them. Kept it pushing. He's over here lobbing her softball after softball. This is fucking... All this is a powder puff piece to make her look less threatening. And it's not worked because she's made herself look like a raging trash fire.
you go back in the history of Misfit, I never come for someone who doesn't come for me. And I get fucked with day in and day out. So for me to come for you, you have had to do something to really push my fucking button. So if it's...
Oh, did the 8-year-old little boy downstairs, what did he do to you when you doxed him? I mean, he's almost 14 now. He probably don't care. I mean, if he saw you on the screen, he'd be like, she looks like shit.
Gotten to the point where I doxed you or called you out or something, your ass had it coming.
I gotta be honest, it's refreshing.
Real life online can say that.
Yeah, it's refreshing to hear you be dishonest and be like, if I dox you or whatever. Most people, you know, I don't know, I think would try to run or not.
Did you say it's refreshing to hear her excuse her doxing? Are you kidding me? This is where we're at on
acknowledge
YouTube
it,
now?
you know what I mean?
Cool.
And,
Cool.
yeah.
No, I have doxed
Cool.
people. I've called people
Cool
out.
story.
I've called, you know, I've said their kids look retarded and shit like that. Like, I've said it. I have. I can't deny it. It's out there. Do I necessarily mean it? Sometimes. Other times, I'm just trying to say whatever I can to fucking piss you off because you got me so fucking pissed off. You understand where I'm coming from? Like, I will just pull out anything. And sometimes, you know, I don't know. This is the advantage that the haters have on me. They can watch my life and pick up any little detail and use anything to hurt me and have
I want you to understand that she's telling you that children, innocent children, had it coming. Innocent children had it coming.
all this ammo where I don't know these fucking strangers. I don't know anything about their life, anything like that. So if I go to their page and they got a picture of a fucking kid with a half-ass smile or something, your kid's retarded. I'm going to use that. You see where I'm at? Like, I'm going to pull for anything I can.
She's a saint, guys. She's a fucking
So
saint.
this is what I meant though. This is why I was asking you like if it was a character or not. So you're just trying. So you were trying to get these people upset.
Oh, so it's her drinking and it's a character. Come on, CJ. What are you doing? Fucking spin doctor.
I remember you saying one time like that somebody fucked their kids. I don't know
It
if
is
that's
her
true,
same
or, like,
old
was that just
song
something
and
that you said
dance.
off the top of your head.
No,
Well,
that's
she
not about
did-
me. They said that me and my dad were incest. And I, that was not their fault.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm real close with my dad. I have been my entire life. And sometimes
We
when
know.
I dance, you know, I get whatever. It's my dad. I mean, we're not like that. We don't have those thoughts going through our mind because we're not fucking disgusting fucking people. So when I was dancing with my
I'm
dad one
interested
time
in
when I
that,
was drunk,
Claire.
of course, the old fat chicks were like, "Oh my God, she's twerking on her dad." My dad didn't see it like that. I didn't see it like that. The disgusting fucks of the world did. You know what I mean?
So how did that happen?
No.
Like
It's
on a live stream, right?
We
I
saw what
used to
we
do
saw.
dinner and drinks with Steven because we used to go out every Friday and Saturday night. So like throughout the week, I would cook dinner at home, and I started doing this little show because it was fun. I cooked dinner and have cocktails with Steven, and it was called Dinner and Drinks. One time my parents came over actually it was Sunday for Sunday dinner, and we were having a big ta-da, whatever, and I got fucking hammered early, and my dad was there, my dad was drinking, and I started turning on the music, I started dancing, my mom was sitting there, Steven was sitting there, nobody, it was like, I don't know, maybe.
That clip's on YouTube, right? Is that clip on YouTube by chance? I mean, we're already here. MFW, dance is dead. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, she's been nuked out of the algorithm, too. Oh, no. Let's get... Prop somewhere. Anyway, somebody's got it. Send it to me.
Maybe it's because we're country people. Maybe it's because we just don't. We're close. It's not.
Oh, whoa. Because you're country people? You're incestuous because you're country people? Yeah, Yeah, go off, sis.
Like we're fucking close. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Oh, yeah, you're
someone
fucking
that,
close,
that,
all right.
that it was about like Wendy or something like that. Is that what they were saying? Is that what they meant? Or I don't know.
Wendy said it. Yeah, that is one of the main reasons I can't stand Stinky Butt, aka Wendy. I don't know what her fucking channel is now. One, she had the biggest con that I've ever seen on YouTube, stealing money from sick children. And then the second thing is she went on her platform, her and Randy or Diane's, who Lyanna's, all them.
Oh man.
And said that it was incest with my dad, and that infuriated me, and that has fueled the fire since.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the thing that happened with what was it? It was the donation thing that happened. Was it the St. Jude's thing or whatever? Is that it?
Yeah, they were saying that all the donations went to St. Jude, and like actually.
And by the way, this is Katie's opinion about the St. Jude thing. I've tried to squash my beef with Diane or whatever.
He sounds congested as all
Diane
get
is
out.
a dirty, rotten scoundrel. Stay the fuck away from those people. If you want to build your channel, stay the fuck. You don't need those people in your fucking.
Oh shit.
So, you do not need them. They're not.
Oh, by the way, Silvana, thank you for the Five Nights at Freddy's character. I don't know when you ordered it, but it came today. I want to be. I mean it. Thank you. He loves it.
But they're going to be doing the same shit with the same number of people in 5 years. I will bet you $500 on that. Right now, so the world can see they're not growing. They're not going nowhere. They're going to be doing what the fuck old bitter women do for eternity. Okay.
So
husband.
So that was the last situation they had was the St. Jude's thing, right? Is it, they haven't had anything new, nothing recent? I'm pretty sure that's it, right?
I don't.
God, she makes. I'm from Indiana. Oh.
No, I don't keep up with them. I just know I was screaming about it for a year, and everyone was like, "Shut up, Katie, it's not true." And then all of a sudden, once they realized it was true, everyone started kissing my ass, and I was like, "Yeah, finally, I'm getting my day." I knew it was bullshit from day one.
Damn, yeah, that's crazy. Like, especially the whole I mean, it's Children's Cancer Association. Anyways, it's just crazy. So
deflect,
all right, so
deflect,
what have you been doing
deflect.
since you're off YouTube? You're doing IG, right? So like, what you're on Instagram, and the link is in the chat and in the description. Like, are you really gonna be like staying on there, or like if you?
I was raised in the holler. Okay, I don't know what the fuck she's going on about. I'm talking traditional households. You know, gender roles, the whole 9 yards. Although my stepmom, she rejected traditional female gender roles. She's always been her own person. I always admired her for that.
If you don't like get your channel back, is that the move, or are you gonna?
So is my mom.
Twitch,
so,
what's,
but you know what I mean. Like, she was still a mother, is what I'm trying to say.
what's the thought process there?
As was my mom.
I don't know. I'm not really taking Instagram too seriously or TikTok too seriously.
Yeah,
it's
sure.
just fun right now. I don't know.
It's just
I
fun
don't
right
know what I'm
now.
gonna
Why are
do
you
this
playing
weekend.
like the
I'm not,
cool
like,
kid?
Expecting to be like.
She's acting like the cool kid on YouTube. Like, oh,
Instagram
so
famous or anything like that.
unbothered.
Like, I don't know. I'm just kind of concentrating
So
on other shit
unbothered,
other than social
bro.
media right now. But in the meantime, I'm just having fun on TikTok and stuff. I don't have any big plans for it or anything.
Well, that's good. I mean, I wasn't sure if you like. I don't know. Like for me, I can't take TikTok seriously for myself because I feel like everybody is much younger. So I can't even like.
Remember when I went to Live Me and she went around and tried to, on top of me stealing money from a child's funeral, tried to peg me as like some kind of chomo on Live Me on a kids app. So she kept saying, he's on a kids app. He's on a kids app. Listen to how she defends TikTok now after CJ says this.
I feel like I can't. I don't know. I can't get comfortable even being there or even watching any videos on there because of how young people are. So I'm just like, I don't know. For me myself, I'm just I can't do it. You know.
I know, Missy.
Yeah,
It's like
that's what always kept
007.
me off
Like,
there in the beginning. And then a lot of my friends that are, I have a lot of friends that are older than me. They're like, no, I'm obsessed with TikTok. I'm looking at this shit. There's a whole like middle-aged group on there, and that's kind of what just shows up in my feed
That's
now.
what I've been hearing. But I don't know. For whatever reason, I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe I will at some point. I don't know how long it'll take or whatever. Who knows? But I don't know. For me myself, I don't know. I can't see it. But did you try Twitch or anything like that? Do you live? You didn't think about that or no?
No, I haven't really been thinking. I haven't done any of it yet. Honestly, like I said, I'm just having fun on TikTok.
you would last about a month here. You would. As soon as you veered out of your lane, you'd be new.
When I come back to Twitter or YouTube is when I'm going to do something a little differently. They haven't taken down all my channels, thank God, and I'm using that as leverage too.
Yeah.
And shit. So.
Leverage.
Yeah, I see the way you did that, and I think that was smart.
Leverage.
Just to kind of be like, hey, have some conversations with them and leave that open, that avenue. But,
Yeah.
Motherfucker said leverage.
So yeah, it's just I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like I don't know. I like social media and all, but it's also just not what I'm gonna do in the long run or anything. It's not like it's
What are
fun
you gonna
for
do?
when it's fun, and I never
It's fun
ever in
for
a
when
million
it's
years thought I'd
fun,
get to
sure.
50,000 subscribers on YouTube. I never in a million years thought I'd get to 5,000 on Instagram when I started. And I definitely now they're trying to get me to open a business Facebook so I can go live on Facebook and actually make revenue from there, which I never even knew was a fucking.
They offered that to anybody with an Instagram with enough followers. You don't even have to have 1,000 followers, honey. It's not an accomplishment.
Possibility. So here in the next week or so, they're going to be switching around my Facebook and making it a public figure, and that's going to give me the check mark next to Instagram and shit. And they're all going to kind of tie in. So I'm curious to see how this is going to go, and maybe I will be live. Facebook will be my new platform. It just depends. I don't know.
No,
I guess we'll see what happens with that. But,
She's not taking it. She's not taking any of it serious. It's just for fun. But she wants to build her TikTok at the beginning of the interview. But here we are, 40 minutes later, it's not serious, but her new platform might be Facebook, but it's not that serious.
I don't know. I still think it's kind of crazy. I don't know why they're getting rid of so many people, but it seems like that's what they're doing on YouTube. They seem to be getting rid of anybody who's like controversial, or if you're slightly controversial, make a mistake, they get rid of you. YouTube seems
Slightly
like kind of
controversial.
I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know. That's what it seems like to me.
Slightly controversial.
How do you think they're just doing that? Because I know Negs, and there's been a couple other people who've also been deleted, but I don't know. It worries me that they're
I got yeeted for playing content that they banned.
doing stuff like that. Like YouTube has changed way too much, and it seems like it's not really getting fun. It's not fun anymore.
I'm telling you, manual reviews.
And YouTube's been dying for
listen. YouTube's been dying. It's not dying. It's a $1 billion company. Fuck. What was I gonna say?
It's not really getting fun. It's not fun anymore. Sometimes it's just
no. And YouTube's been dying for like the past 3-4 years. I knew it would get to this point. I just didn't expect how fast it would. I don't think YouTube's going to be what it. I mean, obviously it's not now, but I don't think it's going to be anything of what it is even now in the next 5 years. I believe that there's another platform going to come and kind of take on all the controversial people, and that'll be it. Like Rogan and all them. Like everyone's just.
I remember I was going to say, if every single person got a manual review on YouTube right now, the channel it would be empty. It would be empty. There'd be like Ryan's World left.
Like, where are we going to go? Well, there are people with big money out there that are like, where are these people going to go, and see dollar signs in their eyes. So I'm sure, I've heard rumors that in the next year there's going to be an even better platform to roll out. And I think that's going to be the new YouTube, and I think I'm going to be one of the first ones on there and start building from there.
Cool. It's good to know that you're not just going to stop, but that's not your plan. I mean, in the long run, so you want to keep creating.
So important.
I'm sure it's like
She's
nice
so
way to just focus
important
on your life and what's going on in it.
Oh yeah, I'd rather have my own show. Like this is like, here's the thing with reality show. My YouTube channel, it can't be exciting 100% of the time. When you watch a reality show, they do so much editing. You got to think how much shit gets taken out to put the good stuff in to make it entertaining, which is all I want to do. I know there's going to be months of boring periods in my life, but when the good shit happens, let's edit that and make it a fucking show. So
you want to be on TV. You want to do a reality TV show.
She's
you
a
would
pioneer.
Really be interested in that.
That is my ultimate goal. Is I want my own reality TV show. And I feel like it's a bigger possibility than it's ever been, especially with the amount of support I get from my haters and the amount of support I'm getting from the lovers sending in messages and shit.
People would watch. If you should shoot like Hulu like a deal, or like Netflix. See if they'll do it.
Well, I blew a huge opportunity last year being too drunk. So.
Wait, what happened? I need to know about this.
She didn't.
What happened?
No, she
well,
didn't.
they were watching. I had a network watching me pretty closely.
No.
The problem with what ultimately ended up being the problem is I couldn't get it sober enough to actually give them some more content. And at that time in my life, I was too busy partying and shit like that. I was like, oh, they'll either love me or they hate me. No, I should calm down and show them the other side of Katie, not just, hey, this is drunk Katie and this is what my show is going to be on. No, there's so much more to me than just the drunk part of me. And that's what they were reaching for. And now,
that's not what
like
happened
I said in the beginning, there's been some doors open for me that if maybe my channel didn't get taken and the probation didn't happen, wouldn't be happening now.
If the probation didn't happen, doesn't matter that she could have killed somebody on her way home from the bar drunk as shit. If the probation, they would have overlooked the DUI. They just, you're on probation. Okay.
I'm hopeful for that.
I think I can totally see like one of these networks being interested in you, like when it comes to that type of thing. And I know some people, like your haters, would be quick to like try to knock that down, but in all reality, I think it's definitely a possibility. Like if you really were interested in doing it,
The thing about the haters is I need haters to grow. That's what gets the attention of these networks. That's what gets the attention. You know what I'm saying? It's built my platform, and that's what I've told these people. Listen, if it weren't for these fuckers, I don't know where I'd be. So every time I have a hater I'm sure there's some in the chat right now. Thank you. I need you. Please spread the hate, because and I know you don't hear a lot of people say it, but honestly, if you want to be something in social media or in the limelight or anything, you got to be you got to stick out, whether it's controversial or whatever it may be. You got to figure out what it is, and you're going to need those haters to run with it. That'll push your name out there faster than someone saying, "Oh, I fucking love this person." You know what I mean? It's the truth. It sucks, but it's the truth.
Have you ever tried to get like on one of these shows like Dr. Phil or anything like that?
Dr.
fuck.
Phil's entire team can suck my dick. I've told them that since 2019.
She's so important. She's so important.
What would they want you to go on for? Like, have they reached out for real?
Oh shit, we'd have to go back into the day. I'd have to talk to like.
CJ has done nothing but kiss her ass this entire time.
Ridgie and Mandy and Tyler, and they were really back and then they wanted me to come on for. Well, there was the Trisha thing, which I declined because honestly, that fucking Trisha, we all know she's enough. She's just another. She don't bother. I don't allow people to bother me like some people.
She seems like she's gone.
You literally were bothered by the fact that I had a child that you didn't know about pass away. You were bothered by that, but people don't bother you, right? That's your claim? Is that the hill you're dying on? This 5 minutes of mania, or are we going to go rewind to the beginning of the interview when you wanted to build your TikTok, or are we going to fast forward to the point where you were like, it's not that serious?
Better though. I feel like she's like actually straightened herself out. I don't know. I mean, that from what I can tell, you know.
Well, the thing about
Idiot.
Trisha, she's very all there. She's very, very smart.
I've already
She
seen
has
this.
been able
He
to
is.
build
He's
this persona that she's
disgusting in
this
this.
nutbag on here, and she has made it doing that. Before, if you go back about 5 years ago, when you see her channel, she's a normal person, just trying to make it like, oh, I'm making a fucking meal here, doing this, doing. She's normal.
Yeah.
I remember having a conversation with her one time, and she was like, I'm going to do something, and you know what? That motherfucker, her name got out there. She got exactly what she wanted from it.
Yeah. What was it? It was the whole car thing where she like kind of jumped in front of it and acted like she got.
Oh, and Laura's car.
Yeah, and now she's a disabled, severely mentally ill woman living in a trailer, I guess. It doesn't matter where you live, as long as you got a roof. With no employment prospects, severe legal issues from attacking somebody in a courtroom. Yeah, she's living the dream.
Yeah, Laura's my friend.
Oh my
Laura's
God.
stayed at my house and shit. Yeah, Laura's one of my good friends.
So is that why they wanted you there? Is that why they wanted you to talk about that?
No, okay. Back in the day, she was getting a lot of hate, and I was up and coming, and I wouldn't say up and coming, but my name was put in there.
Are Yaba and Sam aware that they are literally a mirror image of Shani and Rev? I would highly encourage Yaba to go watch some Shani and Rev videos and listen to how Rev cheers Shani on.
There because me and her would have our little tassels and shit. And one time I played off of her and I sat with there was a whole issue there. So they wanted me to come on and confront her about her craziness. But me and my husband,
Shani's a lol gal, by the way.
I'm like, this is a fucking setup. I'm gonna get on there and they're gonna turn on both of us. Is what I kept thinking. And then you had old fat ass go up there with her. And the reason I call her stinky butt is no one over 100 pounds should be wearing polyester pants. So when I seen Wendy walk up to that,
yeah, you were wearing like I don't know what you were wearing. Whatever you were wearing had elasticity and tensile strength. That's all I know.
Dr. Phil stage, all 350 plus pounds of her in polyester pants. I about shit. I was like, she is a stinky butt. Okay, that's where the nickname came from. But no, they wanted me to do what Wendy did, but I declined it. Then they wanted me to come on because haters wanted to confront me and shit like that.
No, they
hater
didn't.
confrontation.
No,
Fuck, man.
false.
And then the next year, they were doing the Dr.
False.
Dr. Phil
So many
house or
lies.
something like that, and they were all summer long. They were picking crazy YouTubers that they wanted on there, and I started seeing a couple episodes, and I was like,
Yeah.
set me up.
False.
So I ended up cussing out the producers
Lie.
and all that numerous times, but no, I'm not.
I did a hater confrontation thing on here once. We had Joy.
You guys are literally like two kids just make it like you just met. Like you're like, you know, when you meet, like when you're young, you've had no life experience, but you want to seem cooler than you are, so you just kind of make some shit up. This is what this is.
Right, we had Joy Sparkle come on, and she came on here and confronted
There's another
haters,
one
like,
living
back
the
and forth,
dream.
and like it ended up making
Joy
Joy
Sparkle.
look good, and these people look ridiculously stupid. So these people got mad at me, and now they won't stop following me. They're fucking always
JoJo,
around. I can't stand it.
right?
It was a terrible idea on my part. You know?
Oh, Katie? I like Katie.
No,
think
I
Katie's-
listen. I love
Yeah.
Joy. I love Joy. I do. She's great. You know what I mean? But people fucking
She's a
hate.
smart motherfucker, too.
Yeah. I still.
You know what? As a matter of fact, we won't be live tonight. This is today's live stream. Let's meet up in Discord. I don't know, 7, 8 somewhere. I don't know for a chat panel.
I talk to her all the time. I just talked to her yesterday. People like they can't stand that I'm
I'll
cool
post
with
it
her,
to
like
Patreon
or whatever.
later,
So they instantly,
after
however
this.
crazy they went at her, they do the same to me now. It's terrible. But yeah, they're nuts. You know what I mean? Not all of them. There are some people in my community that dislike her, and that's fine. They can do that. You know what I mean? Dislike who you.
It's funny how you give a pass to the people that you feel like you can benefit from, CJ. And the people that you don't like, you vilify them to the point where they don't have any credibility within your own community, your echo chamber. It's fucked
want.
up.
Just don't fucking go crazy at me over it. You know, I don't have anything to do with that.
Oh, and they will. And that's the thing on YouTube. Like they will. I did it in the beginning, and then I realized, you know what? I don't pay these fucking people's Wi-Fi bills. I don't pay them. You know, they're gonna watch who the
You don't even pay your own bills. What are you talking about?
fuck they want to watch and support who the fuck they want to support. But I used to get my feelings really.
Thank
hurt being
you for
like,
the permission.
Oh, this person's making fun of me, and now you're in their chat. You must not be friends with me. But being an adult,
They're not.
you
Nobody's
realize,
friends with you.
grow up, you realize you really can't.
It's
do
the
that.
internet.
People
Grow
all
up.
over. It takes all kinds, man. It takes all kinds.
I was at one point like that too, like guilty by association type thing. But now it's like you can't really think about things like that. There's no real logic to it. Everybody hangs out in everybody's chats. That's what I think. So it's just like whatever. You know.
It is what it is. Yeah.
For sure. Shit.
Yes, says the woman that don't have a YouTube channel.
But yeah, so I think the first time I
Are you going around and looking on YouTube to see where your followers are now? Are you?
watched you, it was actually a stream with Joy hanging out with you. I think that was the first time I was introduced to one of your streams and everything like that. Yeah, definitely. I think that's what it was.
Cool.
Yeah,
She's
she's
just
good.
another person who stands up for what the fuck she feels, and you know what? We need more of those people around here.
No.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
No, she's
a lot
another
of what she
severely
said,
mentally
I
ill
totally
woman
agree
on
with,
the
and some things
internet.
I was like, oh, Katie.
We're all
But
severely
people are like that
mentally
with
ill.
me too. So you know what I mean?
True. What was I gonna say too? So yeah, she's back. I'm glad
Yeah.
she came back. She was off YouTube for a little bit. Then she made like a finance channel, and then she brought her old channel back. So now she's back. And I'm glad she is. I mean, she was off for a while. You know what I mean? All right. Carlos said, "Will MFW ever squash her beef with Savage?" What do you think? What's your thoughts on that?
She's
Again, another person that's irrelevant to her that she's completely not bothered by.
relevant to me. I haven't heard that name. This is the first time I've heard about her since YouTube. Like, I don't know, she's just another one in the bucket. There's so many of them, I can't keep up. I don't even. She has this notion that I called on her or whatever. I don't know. She is another one who's trying to build a platform off my back, and I realized that a long time ago. So I don't know. I don't really think of her. You know what I mean? So, as far as I'm concerned, she's irrelevant to me. I'm not upset with her. I don't care. That's on her, man. I have way too much space in her head.
What's on her? The shit you did? The things you said? That's on you. That's on you. This is your problem, Catherine. You were raised by savages, all right? And now here you are projecting your pain and your trauma from your childhood onto everybody else. You're going to die alone and miserable. You will, and that's just not shade. That's just who would want to die, put hearing this their whole life
for free. You know what I'm saying?
So you're not interested in whatever she's doing.
He is glad handing. He is very glad handing.
Like, people would send me clips and shit and say, "Can you believe how bad she's like photoshopped this picture? She was selling keto and shit." And a lot of people are like,
"No, Savage has been killing it forever."
Like, let's take her down on keto, and I'm like, I don't give.
She called CPS on her, and that's on Savage. It's not on Katie. It's on Savage for what Katie did.
Rat's ass. I'm not spending any of my time doing that. Go right ahead if you want to, but.
What was I gonna say? Can you put Joy's channel in the chat? I think it's like Katie's Insight. I think that's the name of her new channel. It's Katie's Insight. I think that's what it is, and then it's just regular Joy Sparkle. I think that's her other name for the other channel. But yeah,
what
she's
the
still
fuck
around,
is wrong with all these people, man?
Thing, you know what I mean? Like it's good. It's good to see that. I hate to see people get kicked offline.
I've never seen so much lack of accountability in my life.
I don't think that's right. And I don't know. I think a lot of you guys who watch
voidness of accountability, really.
Anyways. But yeah, I'm really glad you came on here because I wasn't sure if you knew about how I feel about the situation. Like I've covered some of the stuff you've done and stuff like that, but I don't think you're a bad person or anything like that. I just think you aren't afraid to say how. You know, anyways.
I want to hear that again.
Yeah, I'm really glad you came on here because I wasn't sure if you knew about how I feel about the situation. Like,
thank you for the bits. Get to the chopper. Hurry, get to the chopper.
Mystery 1 cheered. X200. Working and lurking. Hope MFW crashes chat with her foob. Much love, Nigs and Nation.
Oh, hell, Miss Mystery, please. Thank you.
But yeah, I'm really glad you came on here because I wasn't sure if you knew about how I feel about the situation. Like I've covered some of the stuff you've done and stuff like that, but I don't think you're a bad person or anything like that. I just think you aren't afraid to say how you feel and you're not afraid to piss people off either. Which again, I admire that. Because I wish I could do more of that, honestly. And not worry about what people think.
I think what happens sometimes is people will watch my channel, or when I had YouTube, people would watch my channel and get little bits and clips and stuff like that, and then they get.
I think if you guys are, I think if you're using the emotes, I think if you have a quick selection list, I updated the prefix. You might have to refresh your list and go actually scroll down and use it again from the master list, if you know what I'm talking about.
So caught up in that feeling. But once you get to in reality, in real life, I don't have very many haters at all. I'm one of those type of people. If you can't get along with me, you can't get along. Because I don't judge.
Because nobody wants to be around you. You got to have people that want to be around you to hate you. People just avoid you.
I don't really give a fuck. I don't. Everyone has their own opinions, and I love hearing other people's opinions. And I'm not really a debater, but I'll throw my 2 cents out. Yeah, I like to handle
it. You can't handle criticism
either. I'm never
either.
Gonna hate somebody for the way they fucking feel. I mean,
yeah, you will. You hated me because I didn't tell you about a situation in my life and it resulted in somebody passed away. You hated me over that. What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
I'm just surprised the amount of love you're getting, and that I've noticed is amazing. It's a lot more. I remember when we were talking behind the scenes and you were saying that was I wasn't sure what you mean, but I definitely understand now. These
travel
people are
funds, where you
definitely,
going?
they
Rehab?
follow you and they support you very strongly, and I can see that all these people definitely want to see you back. There's probably a small 5% chance, 5%, of these people dislike you and who gives a fuck, whatever. You know what I mean? That's not what you need to focus on. It's obviously people who support you. That's great. I don't know. I admire your community. It's the support they give you. It's great. It's great. It's awesome.
Yeah, people, they say, for instance, people say, "Oh, did you watch this video of this person bashing you?" I don't have the time of the day to sit there and watch the negative shit about me. I'm too concentrated on the people who support me. You know what I mean?
You couldn't even vet a rumor that a known liar told you about the GoFundMe. So, of course, we know you can't be bothered with fact-checking anything. You just run your mouth, and then when you hurt people, because you've really hurt people, you've actually hurt more people than just myself. It's just personal between you and I. You pretend that you're misunderstood and that what you're doing is okay. Oh, I twerk on my dad because we're country. Yeah.
Trying to come up with content for them and do fun shit for them. Why would you? And in the scheme of things, I have so much more support. I have way more supporters, way more of them, and they're the people I care about. The haters help me in the long run, they do, but I don't have the time of the day to sit there and watch a negative thought. Okay, you think that? That's fine. But I've got way too much going on this other end where I'm trying to kiss the people's ass who I should be kissing. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm glad you're being fake. One thing I can't stand are these motherfuckers going between platforms or pretending one thing, saying one thing on YouTube and then saying another on Twitch or on Instagram. It's getting real old. It's the internet. It's still the internet. Okay? Still the fucking internet, still the same people consuming the same content. Just want you to know that.
I don't have time to fuck with haters. I just don't. That's why I never did the copyright strikes. That's why I never struck channels or anything like that. I'm concentrated on other things. And if people on YouTube would start having that,
all she did was address her haters.
So much for there are some channels that get so caught up in the hate. And I'm like, dude, you have so much potential. Do not let this ruin your channel. And I see it ruining channels like Amberlyn Reed, Foodie Booty, and shit like that.
I agree. I
Foodie
totally
Booty.
agree with you on that. Like, there's a channel I mentioned earlier, Rich Life of Road Trips. He will literally sit there and argue with people for 30 minutes straight about whatever they say next, instead of just going about his day. And
it's called being a lolcow. Catherine knows.
Doing what he wants, you know what I mean, and just loving the support that he gets. But like,
she went to
I don't
Instagram.
It's sad when you see that when people focus way too much on the hate and the negative people, and instead, you focus on the people who do care about you. Focus on the positive shit, and I think you got the right idea, And it really is unfortunate that that you were at the moment you're terminated. It really is. It's unfortunate. I don't know. I didn't know you had this kind of mindset. I didn't pay as much attention. I think is what I should have. Now that I see this, I don't know.
Oh my God. Dude.
Seriously, guys. It's kid his ass.
It's good to see, though. It really is. It's good to see a community that's as positive. It seems very positive. And it's crazy because some people try to play it off like it's extremely, extremely negative.
Oh my God. Dude, you got a little something.
And I do say this, and I will take it. I built the low budget drama community. Like mainstream drama was the thing, you know. It was the Jeffree Stars and shit like that. And I'm like, hey, you know what? To people who are into this, to the fancy pants and shit like that out in the world, this is interesting. But to like the lower budget, the white trashes of the world and shit like that, we need a little more entertainment here. We need some cussing going on, and we need some like vile shit going down, okay, to keep us entertained. So I was like, I had this idea. What if I took Jerry Springer's idea and put it on YouTube? I'm the host,
How
and
you
I
doing?
get these miserable fucking cunts out here to fight, and I collect all the money. That was my thing. So I'm like, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. That's exactly what the fuck I did.
It's a good
idea.
idea.
I got these people. I found like the crummiest of the crummies. Like we got Lyannas, we've got the Savages, we got all them fucking people.
The crummiest of the crummies. You notice how all the people Diane is trash. She stole money under the pretense of giving it to Now, she did donate money, but listen, I don't give a fuck. She took money too.
Right? So my idea is
she wasn't entitled to a single solitary goddamn dime.
Get these people to argue it out. I'm gonna fucking benefit off of it. God damn, if I didn't, that fucking year of Drama Live was I was able to get some shit taken care of, pay my taxes, do this, that, and the other. If you ask me, that's evil genius right there.
That's
Fortunately for me, I built a strong community of people who supported me because I never had to get that vile. Like in the grand scheme of things, I haven't done a quarter of what these people out here have done to each other, okay? I just kind of sat back, got the fucking rats riled up, and let the rats fucking do the dirty work.
No, you've called CPS on people. I have the video where you encourage 400 people in your chat to shut me up at any cost and to call CPS on me. So you need to quit playing. You need to quit playing. My son has core memories of you, okay? So you need to quit playing.
I was at the fucking bar smoking coke and joking with my friends. Meanwhile, these fucking old hens are on here going brutal, calling CBS and shit like that. I'm like, I'm out of it.
Oh, man. So, what was I gonna say too is I was gonna say, so someone said this interview is so fake. What do you mean it's fake? I'm asking, like, I don't know. It's very real.
You're a phony,
it's very
CJ.
Normal. It's a normal conversation. I'm happy.
You're
I'm happy with the conversation. Okay.
So fake.
You're like if Howard Stern had a son he didn't claim and wasn't proud of.
So fake.
I don't know.
These people, like it takes all kinds. Dude. That's what's making this interesting, you know.
Yeah. So did you focus on that for so long? Like how long did you stay on that route? You must have left for a little bit, right? Like you can't stay like that forever because it gets too crazy. I know I did something like that myself. Like I would leave the link in the chat and let anybody join. It got crazy for a while. I had to hop off it because it gets really toxic. But like, would you say that's a good idea in the long run or no? Like to just keep doing stuff like that?
To what?
Like make a channel. To make a channel, just have like people like fight it out with each other. Like
you couldn't do that. You could be the gimp in the corner because you don't know how to stand up for yourself, nor do you know how to keep it honest 100, nor do you know how to treat women.
How you use that
let me tell you, this is in my experience. What happened with that is so. What I thought is I would just sit back like a fat cat and collect all the money and let all the fucking vile of society fucking fight, and all that. But what ended up happening is they started building their own communities. Okay, so now you got the real heinous people like the Savages. Okay, and then you got the heinous people that make it look good, like the Lyannas and the
heinous people.
So
Diana is pretty gross.
Vile ass people, right? And they start building their own little communities, and it doesn't matter. I'm queen of the castle here. I got the big community of like the decent fucking people because I can tell you. If I think there's something wrong with you, I will not hesitate to get you the fuck away from me real fast. Like that's why they say, "Oh, you."
Why do all of her taglines come in triplets? Because she learned how to read off of banquet microwave TV dinner boxes.
Turned on people. Yeah, well, I had an opinion of people, and then I started to get to know them, and I realized who they were, and I got them the fuck out of my life because I don't fuck with people.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? If somebody's toxic and you don't want them around you, whatever, it is what it is.
It's not that I'm in the ballpark of kicking friends to the side. It's I figured out who the fuck you really are. And
exactly.
I want to be a friend.
Exactly. And I can understand that. I've been through that exactly myself many times on here for sure. Not everybody is real or is legit when you first see them, and then when you see who they really are. I mean, sometimes you're gonna get those people away from you. I mean, it goes the other way too. Sometimes you see people who you thought were shitty, and all of a sudden you realize they weren't. I mean, it goes both ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It really does.
Absolutely, it does.
You don't see me kissing somebody's ass, but dude, you two are criminals who can't stop using drugs and driving vehicles. You're trying to normalize drinking and driving, you asshole.
I've had a lot of changes of opinion about people from one moment to the other on here, But anyway, going back to that, so you get these people who have these little subcategories. Well, when they start doing really bad shit, like I would always say, we're throwing tomatoes over here. We're not throwing stones. We're not trying to get into people's real life.
Bitch, you drove a fucking bulldozer through my house. What are you talking
The only
about?
two people that I doxed at that point in time was Bunny Rabbit and Beeps Cat. Okay, those were the only two, but they were out here under fake profiles saying terrible shit to people. Those were the only two people that I doxed at that time.
No, Bunny Rabbit she's trash. She's trash. She has harassed Beeps. I mean, like, y'all pretend like no. I watched Bunny Rabbit try to sympathize with someone with one hand and then smack them with the other. She can go fuck herself.
There have been some really shitty things. Well, these people started doxing innocent people. They started calling CPS on people, trying to get people fired from their jobs. And I was like, holy fuck, what was fun? And I was sitting back and laugh. Now it's so funny to me because I'm seeing like people actually get their lives destroyed over this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it's not me who has a history of check deception and prostitution. That's not me. Hey, not judging. I'm just saying maybe you just suck at both of those things.
I pulled the plug on Drama Live. Even though it was a huge financial fucking blow to me, I was like, I'm not going to sit around and make money off of people getting fucking destroyed because I created a monster here. I never saw these little subcategories were going to come in and do as much damage as they did. I thought like there were normal people like me, like, oh, let's get some entertainment.
I created you. What are you talking about? I created you. You and Yabba both wouldn't have a fucking audience if it weren't for me. I was your root. I was your starter kit. I was, and both of you used me and my family to create the drama, to further the drama community too. You're all garbage.
Shut it off, go watch TP and eat or something like that.
Yeah.
No, these people carry it with them into the real.
Oh, she quit her job. Good.
Yeah, there's some people who don't like.
I mean, like she's the main provider in a house. She's probably never. Look, I know her husband is the breadwinner, and he's like got to prop her up emotionally, financially, through all of her waves of body dysmorphia and all the shit she's going through. Right? He's the one propping her up for that. Then she goes online and takes it out on innocent people. And then wants to be respected in her real life while trying to shield herself behind negs because the mean old Jake Jonas, we should go
with this stuff. They just go hard with it.
Right.
So are you a part of a network, or is it just you? Are you just independent, or are you part of a network?
No, I've always been independent.
So like, have you thought about maybe joining one though that can get you out of this? Did you ever thought of that maybe?
Oh, they can get you out of it. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I've had network
Do you guys just make shit up again? It's two 12-year-olds just trying to one-up each
reach
other.
out to me over the years, and especially since the termination
was,
and all that, where they,
Janet. It was
they
my
start
idea.
hitting your email every day. Oh, we'll help
Yeah.
you and stuff. And I'd rather stay independent because I don't want to be under any contracts. I want to make my own money. I don't have to split my fucking money. You know what I mean?
That's
I'm out
true.
here trying to make it on my own.
That's
I
true.
don't have that. So
Yeah, I don't know. I just think maybe it's a possibility that maybe if one was actually connected enough.
So Drama Lab is my idea, and I'm not bullshitting you and Yabba when I tell you Yabba took the YouTube Underground from me. She can fucking bullshit all she wants. She stole that from me, and she knows she did. Yabba knows that without Foodie Beauty, without meeting me and then meeting Foodie Beauty, she wouldn't be living with her abuser, be 100 pounds overweight, and have her channel.
They could do it. It's a possibility.
You're welcome.
Nunya just tipped. They said, ask her why she doxed a disabled 8-year-old. Is that a real thing? What are they talking about? Disabled 8-year-old?
I have no fucking idea. Who's the disabled 8-year-old?
I don't know. What the fuck?
What about Bisuela?
That's
You
the
guys
first time I've
watch
heard that one.
Horses and
I'm so
Is it the
lost.
first thing
I've
ever?
never.
No, I don't.
You don't remember screaming where my kid's school was, the 400 people on the internet? You did. You said Morristown, Indiana. He lives across the street from his school. You told hundreds of people in a hot. You were not just calm either. You were screaming. You had everybody thinking that I was trying to hurt Yabba's kids. Because she said I'm the one that called CPS on her when Sam is the one who allegedly called CPS on her. You see how this all works, right? You see how I'm the whipping boy for all these people's transgressions towards one another, right?
I'm not
Ask her.
interested in any of that.
I don't
like
think.
any.
I don't think that's a real thing.
Why?
I don't.
It is
I
a
don't
real
think
thing.
that's a real thing.
It is, and we talked about it, CJ. We've talked about it. You've heard me talk about it. Stop playing.
I've never heard of that.
$3. Ask her
I hear
why
about
she
shit
doxed a
that supposedly I've done all the time,
child.
and I'm just like, Jesus Christ. If I was
Everything I've claimed, there is video evidence.
in the community and heard this shit, I'd probably hate myself. I would hate me, okay?
I've never heard of that. Anyways, all right. Anyways, I don't have too much time left. Actually, I gotta dip. But thank you so much for coming on here. Really,
He's got to go get his toupee braided.
Appreciate you. Thank you. Someone Someone asked about. I'm not asking that. That's ridiculous, Carlos. But yeah, listen, the MFW.
Did you say Carlos?
Yeah, Carlos. Yeah, Carlos Martino.
Sanchez?
Martino. He's got a bunch of different names. Yeah. He's all over the place. Yeah,
Motherfucker. He's been around since the beginning of time.
Yeah, he wanted to ask you about bestiality.
Oh goddamn, Carlos, you would. Don't even talk to. Tell him to leave him alone.
All right.
I want to ask you about your animal abuse, your rampant animal abuse that you Ooh, Brian St. John. Oh, dude, your chat is a fucking who's who of.
All right. Anyways, thanks for coming on. I appreciate you. Your community's awesome. Like way more love than I thought I was gonna see. Seriously. And
he is grifting hard. He just wants those. He wants those shekels.
I think everything's gonna work out in the end for you and your channel. I just don't think this is gonna be a permanent thing, and I'm sure that upsets a lot of people when they hear that. But
even if I'm not back on YouTube, I will come out ahead. I always do. I've got. The life is very forgiving to me because I'm a very forgiving person.
Yeah.
That's how I'm looking at it. So. Yeah.
Shit. Well, thank you very much for coming on, and all right, I'll talk to you later. You have a good one.
Yeah, sure.
All right, you too. Thank you.
All right, later.
I don't know how to leave this.
All right, I'm gonna get you. I got you.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it. That's it. I mean, whatever, man. Like, this probably isn't gonna happen often. I have no plans of doing any MFW retro reacts because that shit was foul. That shit was foul, yo. I just had to take a look at that because I don't care for either one of those characters. So she's so forgiving, guys. She's so awesome. Yeah, what about the dead puppies? What about the feeding the dog? Yeah, no, you can ask to. Nobody cares. People literally didn't care. People literally didn't care about Tragic, and he's hurt a woman in real life. They literally do not care because internet. It was my best content. Now I may go over to her Instagram and rip that shit and come over here and review it. I mean, there's nothing stopping me. People will provide it to me as well. I will put her back up there, but I mean, like, what's the content though? Like, really, the most interesting part about her was her absolute train wreck of a lifestyle. You know, if she's talking about all that stuff, I'm down. But if she's just cooking biscuits and crying victim, I don't want to hear that shit at all. Keep it pushing. I mean, like, we got enough cows as it is, right? Got enough cows. I want Gigi to go full Gigi again. He's still avoiding. You know what, Gaining Ground? I'm awfully disturbed that you would hang out with somebody who would not only lie about your friends, but also dox other people. I'm very concerned about that. Very concerned. I'm clutching my pearls, Gigi. I don't admire her for shit. I don't. There's nothing admirable about that woman. Nothing. There's nothing admirable about, because see, she's no better than Bam Margera. She uses society as her catalyst for her fucking show. Fuck her. Nothing admirable about her. She could cure cancer and I would reject it. What's Gigi griping about now? Is he going to defend Silvana today? You know, Silvana's video where she showed the same screenshot for an hour and did mental gymnastics to make herself a victim of something that had nothing to do with her, while she turned comments off so nobody could have an open discussion about how absolutely obtuse and opportunistic that video was. Yeah, everybody's so stand up and adult. We good? Yeah, we good. We good. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna be bulldozing anybody in my chat, man. I mean, if somebody says something fucking stupid, I will. But you know, it's not that. I'm not trying to police who's here. I just want to keep the atmosphere. I want to keep the water temperature at a certain, you know, certain tolerance. Not too hot, not too cold. He paid her $40 for that interview. You know how much Clara charged me? Nothing. Wasn't even an interview. I got interviewed. You know how much I charge her? Nothing. Invoices in the mail. No, I'm kidding. That's stupid. Why would you pay somebody when you fucking A, bro. She should be happy to go on a panel. She should be happy to go on a panel and promote herself. Like, she commanded a fee for that. I wouldn't have paid her for. I won't pay anybody for an interview. You kidding me? If you want to do a panel, I'll work out a deal where we can share bits and super chats or whatever. Private donations are mine because I'm not going to tell anybody about those. However, anything that's donated publicly, we can work something out with that. But I wouldn't just pay somebody. He paid $40. He did that for a reason. Listen, I want you guys to understand something. This guy had to pay to get views on his. He basically bought views, is what he's saying. He bought views. There you go. And how about her taking $40 to do it? That means she's hurting. Oh, please. It was so biased. It was. Oh, you still don't understand Twitch? You'll figure it out. Just smash buttons. Smash them buttons. It'll be okay. Good Lord, CJ. Do better. You've been on YouTube for years. I've come over to Twitch and reinvented myself at almost 45 years old. Completely, flawlessly reinvented myself. And you're still struggling on YouTube and you're at to pay MFW for an interview.
You guys, you are not going to believe what just happened to me. Hold it. So you guys, you are not going to believe what just happened to me. Hold it. So I went and I got snacks, right? And I bought some Twizzlers. Now, you know Twizzlers is mush, right? It's soft. You know what it fucking... Oh, thank you. Crooked Halo. Thank you, boo. You guys, are you ready? Look what the Twizzler did. It broke my veneer.
It broke my veneer.
Look.
It was veneer, and now it's Vafar.
Can you believe that? A Twizzler. I felt like a stone in there, and I went and I spit it out, and it was my tooth.
All right. My tooth. Oh, hang on. No, we're not done yet. Hang on a second. I got one more. Is it on? Let me see if I can find it. It might be on. It might be on my Rumble. Let me look. Let me look. No, I can't search my own channel. What? Oh, there's the clip of the person who said I called my child a retard and then lied and said they didn't. Hang on, I'm trying to find this clip that this thing I made. Okay, yeah, okay, I'm getting too far back now. Surely I uploaded this to Rumble too. If I didn't, I'll play something.
I have.
Holy shit, there's so much content that I've made. Oh, where's it at? Come on. Yeah, I don't know what I did with it, man. That's what happens, That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Clara. That's like my big complaint with them is them offering Rogan $100 million and they're not going to improve the fucking site. They just gained access to hundreds of millions of dollars and they haven't even upgraded the site. Like, what is that? That is a big disappointment. Is what that is. Big disappointment.
That's pretty good.
Thank you for subscribing.
I'll tell you what, the people I'm the most critical of are the people I expect the most of. So, let's see here. Well, you know what? I just may have it right here. Oh, for fuck's sake. Never mind. I got something I'll play, though. You guys want to cleanse? That's what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for a cleanse. That's all I'm looking for is a cleanse. That's it. I'm just trying to find a good one. Hang on. That one was a little too much. That was a really edgy video. I'm not going to play that one. Holy shit, where's my stuff? Where's my videos at? Oh, good grief. Oh, fuck it, I'll play it. If nuance is lost, I just don't care. I don't care. This video is called the Casey Anthony Fan Club. I don't care. I don't care. Cry me a river. Okay? We're all trash. We all die. Okay? All right. So let me just pause this. This is bad. This is so bad. Me and this guy, we used to write some really super edgy shit. This is probably late. This is probably, let's see, it's 2011, right? Maybe? When was this case? It was about a year after this. Anyway, there we go. Did you follow the Casey Anthony trial religiously? This would be perfect for the true crime community. Did you also buy every magazine and tabloid that she was featured in?
When you hear the name Casey, do you immediately grab a hammer and throw it at a kid? When you found out you were pregnant, did you immediately go to the elevator of your 4-story apartment building and go to the rooftop and do a belly flop onto a minivan?
When you see a drain pipe, do you see... Hey, what's up, Gary?
If you are a mother and do not want your child, born or unborn, to see the light of day again, and you have no funds to do this, then we've got the fan club for you.
In the Casey Anthony Fan Club, you will receive the following. 1 case of Casey Anthony Morning After Pills. A free consultation with Jose Baez. An alibi to the claims that your brother had molested you. 1 half gallon of Captain Morgan rum. 1 carton of smokes. $10 off any child memorial tattoo.
Any.
A direct line to Nancy Grace and Shepard Smith.
Join before June 16th and get all this for free.
For 4 easy payments of $20.08. All you need to do is call 1-555-ACQUITTED. The Casey Anthony Fan Club is not a real thing. If you were hurt by this video, maybe you should find something else to do with your time. Small Town Famous is no way affiliated with Fox News, as they are a bunch of ass raiders who thrive on human misery. Casey Anthony is a child-murdering bitch who deserves to drown in her own vomit while being boiled in a giant kettle. Well, so that's a thing that I made. Looks like the Beastie Boys sabotage video. It does, doesn't it? So there's a good view. That was a good peek into my views 10 years ago, too. Did not care for Fox News. Still don't. But did not care for them. Not one bit. Let's do another. I got all kinds of them, guys. I got all kinds of them. Hello guys, my name is Pete and I am from the Institute of Penile Phobia. Yes, there is such thing as a penis phobia. If you are one of the millions of Americans who are afraid to touch your own penis when you go to pee and instead you sit down, are you also afraid to touch your penis when you masturbate? We have the product for you. We call it the Stranger Danger. The Stranger Danger is made from a new space-age material that smells, tastes, and feels just like a real human hand. The Stranger Danger is also great for talking on your cell phone. Hi! How are you today? I should have brought this back for the pandemic. I'm just talking on my cell phone using my new Stranger Danger. Act now and get get your stranger danger for only 4 easy payments of $39.99. Call today and get a second stranger danger for only $10.99 and $74.99 shipping and handling. It is also great for smacking a bitch. Stranger danger, recommended by most senators. Oh, look how young I was. Look how young and youthful. Young, all right. Oh, here's one. This has been spoken about by I think Dark Ninja, the guy whose wife left him and obtained a protective order allegedly. Yeah, this is a fun video. I did this. This was, oh my God. This was 10 years ago, if not over. These dank curtains. This shot right here was a point of contention for them. That's my kid. Okay. He's like 13. Drop your weapon or I'll feed you hamburgers.
Hold it right there. Oh.
I'm done. Too many people.
Oh, he was 12. He was 12 and he was 5'9". I forgot. That's my oldest. He looks nothing like that now. You wouldn't recognize him now. But yeah, he was 12. I can't believe how tall he was. He's tall, man. I mean, he's 6'3", but he was tall then. Holy shit.
Hey there, everybody. It's your old buddy, Dick the Hick, and I'm here today to talk about a viewer-suggested topic. All right, now, let's roll the title.
I'm gonna let the negs from the past do the talking.
Go ahead, do it.
I wasn't negs at this time. I was Mr. on the Border. Always the guns going off. Neglectful gun safety.
Are you all right?
He's 6'3", Missy.
Oh, man, it's just a fat wound. Get up. All right, here we go. In the 21st century, times have changed. We got kids running around thinking that everybody owes them something, and the only bad thing about this bunch of bullshit is it creates a bunch of spoiled, lazy adults in the process. Really? When I was a kid, I used to shit in a box regardless of what the weather was, and I used to eat possum. And on a good day, I found a sandwich in the trash can. And I still don't know why Dad just didn't give me the sandwich instead of just throwing it in the trash can and laughing at me. But he was a motherfucker, and I never questioned him. Much respect for that son of a bitch. Now we have adults with children acting like the world owes them a free ride. Like anybody that has anything has to give them a chunk of it. Now I can understand people getting help with their bills on occasion, even though I slept under a bridge when I couldn't pay my bills, you know what I'm saying?
I'm literally throwing shade at one of my cousins. We don't get along. This is me over a decade ago throwing shade at them on the internet. They had no idea.
But how is it that we have grown adults that are entitled to have everything given to them for free? I mean, hell, I'm talking about shit that people who work their asses all can afford, like cigarettes, booze, drugs. I mean, come on, man. Them's luxury items. For sakes, man, them's luxury items. As frustrated as we are with the people who are getting the free shit, what about the people who are giving it to them? I mean, it takes two to make tang. At least in my household it does, because only one of us can read the measuring cup, or even read. Yeah, keep smiling back here. I like your nails, by the way, bitch cake. God damn. The source of the money is the source of the problem. Now, the fact that the other person can manipulate the other person into having their way all the time is also a problem. But your old buddy, Dick the Hick, is going to show you how you can fix that son of a bitch.
That's right.
First thing you do, is you smack that entitled shit right upside their head. And if they cry, you smack them even harder. The second thing you do is stop giving them shit. It's that easy, god damn.
I used to
I
censor
can't
myself.
read and I know this.
It was funnier to censor
I've seen it
yourself
1,000 times. First thing they'll do is they'll cry.
still
And
have
then
that
they're
shirt.
gonna scream. And then they're gonna threaten to kill themselves. And then they're gonna go on Facebook and tell some bullshit to their friends so their friends give them attention. But please, don't be fazed by this. It's not your fault. You're not the bad guy here. You're the victim. The reality is, after a while, they'll shut the up and realize they gotta get a job, start providing for themselves, and quit being a pathetic worm. Remember, I used to shit in the box and eat possum, so anything's possible.
Still relevant.
Spin your old money, dig the head. Stay up, stay tuned.
Stay up, stay tuned. Been saying that for a long time. I had a lot of fun with these videos. Let's see here. Oh, I do puppets.
Hi, I'm Bitchy McBitcherson. Thanks for the name on Facebook, you dickhead. Anyway, this is my segment called Things I Hate.
I borrowed CJ's wig.
I hate Buckeyes. Not the dickheads from Ohio. Those things you step on in the park or and bust your ass. That's what I hate. I hate brown bananas because it means I missed the opportunity to eat the bananas when they were still good. I hate not getting a straw from a fast food place. How the am I supposed to drink my drink? I'm driving down the road with the lid off and the drink slushing all over me and the kids and the dog. Next thing you know, there's bees on us because we're sticky. I hate frozen meals that don't get cooked entirely all the way through. And you don't find out till you bite into that glacier and about chip your tooth and you get that cold, slimy feeling. I hate that. Bunch of bullshit.
Hi, Gary.
Elderly drivers, for f***ing sakes, get off the road and die already. I hate peanuts. It's allergic. It make my throat swell up and I can't breathe. I can't live if I can't breathe. Ah! Lastly, I hate pedophiles. Bullets are cheaper than a fucking jail cell. Bang! There, I just saved you 40 grand for 10 years, and you won't reoffend like they mostly do. You fucking piece of shit. You're not even worth the bullet. We should beat you to death with a shovel. And now it's time for cooking tips with the Naked Chef.
Hi, everybody! When you cook a spaghetti, don't overcook it, otherwise it'll taste like a shit.
Thank you, that was very helpful. You know what else I hate? Naked chefs. I don't like hair in my food. The off.
That's good. Fuck. I know that was mostly improv too. Because I had a studio. It was like a huge garage, and I was allowed to use part of it as my studio. And yeah, I spent a lot of time out there. That's why it sounds all echoey. Yeah.
What's your 20?
I'm standing right next to you. What an idiot! Oh wait, and what is our objective for today? To make fun of people at Walmart! Ha ha ha!
If you hit me again, I'm going to
I still have this puppet too.
Prove it!
Let's finish the video, shall we?
Oh my, look at this one! He's so fat that the thing just fell over!
Yeah, that's a problem in America. It's called obesity and diabetes.
Diabetes! Whatever. What the hell is this kid doing?
I have no idea, but the parents don't care.
Apathy is hip in your country.
Yes, apathy is hip in America. Oh my gosh, who would want to listen to that?
Yeah, nothing like a bunch of disgruntled employees just singing the songs or what?
What the hell?
You're gonna get it, you know that?
Oh, I'm sure I will. You like my mustache? I can't look.
You should look.
I can't look.
You probably ought to look.
I can't look. Oh, it's making me a look. Oh, congratulations! You can lift a can of soup. Rip. What's up with the kids of America today posing with the usual things of sour cream? That's the first picture I've ever saw of that type. It's a stupid. What's that over there? Look, it's 122 away from being 666. Ha ha ha. Cause get it? Obama is the Antichrist. He's got a. I've parked like this before. No, you haven't. Oh, Jesus. It's about time they just went straight to it and just started selling diabetes. Are you serious right now? Oh, God, that's my eye. Oh my God, what is that?
Billy the
That
Fridge,
kid's
I think,
into a
isn't it?
walk by itself. And he's too young to drive the car. Well, that concludes, don't hit me. You got anything you want to say, Naked Chef? He does nothing. Can I set up prison?
Oh, the cringe. The cringe, the cringe, the cringe. Yeah, some were hit, some were miss. It's just interesting because it's over 10 years ago, right? I mean, let's see here. Oh, here's a good one. I wrote self-help books. Did you know that?
So you've got low self-esteem, do ya? Allow me to enlighten you on a few things about yourself to help you raise your self-esteem above the bar so that you can go far and fuck everybody that owns a car. Do you think I own a car? No. Just because I'm on TV doesn't mean I have my fucking driver's license. I had an alcohol problem once. And do I have my license? No. I lost it because I drank all the time and killed a family of 4. Did I get out of it? Did I not go to jail? No. I went to jail for 6.5 years, but when I came out of prison after being raped repeatedly night after night for 6.5 years, I had self-esteem. I had confidence. I knew that I could go out and conquer the world. I knew that I had the whole world in my hands. And I knew that I was going to go out and become something. And I became an asshole. That's what makes me feel good about myself. And if you buy my book today, I can teach you how to be an asshole. All you need to do is call 555 and you can learn how to be an asshole in 90 days.
Learn to be an asshole in just 90 short days. If you're not an asshole in 90 days, well, you could just go fuck yourself because we don't do refunds. Not all claims made by this asshole are true, but it is true that he is an asshole. Your credit card may be double charged to cover alcohol and attorney fees because that's what an asshole would do. Exactly. Been doing commercials for a while. Just for a minute. Where's that one Naked Chef video? I gotta do one more video, then I gotta bounce. I gotta make dinner. And then Clara will be live at 5. So be sure to tune in for that. Here's an interesting video I did with some of my friends. It's called God's Blessings. Now, let me give you a little context, otherwise you're going to be confused. This is supposed to be a hospital waiting room with a Trailer Park Boys calendar, and my son bought me that little plaque up there in Florida that says something. I can't. We'll see. Okay, but anyway, this guy right here he was a pro wrestler. He is now a chef and a masseuse. He is legitimately 7 foot tall. Okay. This is the apartment I just moved out of. I've lived here multiple times, but the ceilings are super tall because the house is super old. And this is my other friend. He's my size. So we're both 5'9", and he's 7 foot. All right. So this is supposed to be a hospital waiting room. Here we go. Hey, fellas, you care if I sit here and chill with you for a minute? Man, I'm kind of cramped in this hospital.
Yeah, it's a small corridor.
We wrote this.
Yeah. How you want it up?
Well, you know, I'm in a hospital, so it's either good or bad, right?
Hopefully good.
Fortunately, you know, my wife just had a baby.
Oh, so see, there you go. Congrats.
Congratulations. Yeah, thanks. There was some minor complications, though. Yeah, no big deal. Just the doctor said the infection should probably go away in 6 months. Six long months of his life living in a tent where I can't touch him or interact with him. God's blessings,
Yeah.
So I was milling around today and I'm trying to find a cell phone reception. I ended up by the candy bar machine, and just so you guys know, you can't get a cell reception there.
Oh, sweet.
Because I hit 6-4 for my Mounds bar, and when it came out, I got a phone call, and it was my mom telling me her cancer was back for the 3rd time.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But it's operable. It's operable. No big deal. They said they can just cut it right out of there, and she'll have to learn to live without a leg. But you know what? She's a fighter, and nursing home at 45 is not bad for her. So we're looking to the future. God's blessings. Yeah. So speaking of that cell phone signal, after I got off the phone with her, I figured I'd buy another candy bar because I'm feeling pretty shitty at this point. And my phone rang again, and it was my insurance adjuster, and my fucking house burnt to the ground with everything I own in it. So I bought 3 candy bars and thought, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go eat these candy bars and go look at my jaundiced baby under a fucking air tent and call my mom with one fucking leg and maybe get her a broken musket. We'll have a great fucking time. It's been good talking to you guys. I'll see you later.
Dude, I feel like killing myself. Shit.
Funny thing just happened on my way up here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some guy was just wandering through the hallway and he ended up buying this broken musket out the trunk of my car. I've been trying to get rid of it on Craigslist forever. God's blessings.
Yo, Colin, what did Beelzebub say to the garbage man?
Yeah, buddy, I loved it. I loved that crew. Those guys were so fun to work with. We did pro wrestling together, actual events. These guys would beat the shit out of each other. I've seen those guys. They were a tag team, and they would beat the living dog shit out of other guys. It was great. I have it on film. That's a different type of comedy for me. We actually sat down and wrote it out. It was a very slow burn. You kind of have to watch the whole thing to understand the whole. It's a bit. It's just about how, when people's like, oh, God's blessings. It's like, oh, yeah. All right, guys. Much love from me to you. I didn't have any sex appeal back then. Hey, I already had 4 kids by then, though. So there's that. You know what, though? It took me a long time to become a comfortable performer. Like, on video, I seemed a little awkward at times. It took me a long time to be able to improv and, and do all this other stuff. So anyway, guys, I'll see you in Discord at 5 p.m. or I'll be chatting in Discord and listening on my phone so I'm going to have dinner with my family. So thank you for joining me, and much love. Catch the replay on Rumble because I'm going to nuke it later tonight. Bye-bye.